Oh, wait,
Sorry.
where's my...
What?
Wait, what happened to my... Oh, because I'm on the wrong screen, that's why. Sorry, lads.
You're on the wrong screen?
There we go! I fixed it!
Ah. Oh.
Look, it's so festive here now.
Yeah, it's so festive. I can actually feel St. Nicholas himself in the room right now. He's been summoned.
Can you feel the festivities?
I can feel the festivities. I can, Bungie. But we're gathered here today to make the ultimate decision. For once and for all.
Once and for all. Best Christmas dinner.
Best Christmas dinner items. Now, there might be some hot takes. There might be tears. There might be arguments. We might be, you know, throwing some hands at one point. But by God, we're going to get this list done.
We're going to do it. I mean, for those of you who aren't aware, British people, we take our Christmas dinners very seriously. It is... Roast dinner time is very serious business.
It is very serious business.
And so we have a selection of many foods and also bonus round foods in order that we shall rank today.
Yeah, yes.
But before that, hello everyone. Rhubarb, would you like to introduce yourself?
Well, I've appeared on this channel numerous times, the Bonnie Barkswell channel, but I will introduce myself. Today I am Christmas Rhubarb of Christmas Globie Gen 2 Solstice.
Yep.
I'm Rhubarb and Custard. I am the leader of Rhubarbia, and I did not sleep. Oversleep.
No, to be fair, you woke up 3 minutes before.
Yeah, it's like I knew.
I ran a poll before you woke up to see how many people thought that you would not wake up on time. And, you know, me being a loyal Rhubarbian citizen that I am providing you with a list of everybody who said no, so that you may throw them in the rulag.
Wonderful. They'll be my next victims. They'll stay there forever. How dare they do that? They should know that I always wake up on time.
Always.
They should always know that.
Rhubarb is never late.
More for the Rhubarbian minds. But
don't believe us.
Sleeping before a stream is very, very tricky. But I think I've done I've attuned my body clock to know that Bonnie is shouting at me in Discord DMs. And I wake up.
That's true.
And I wake up. It's like, wait, hold on. I feel like Bonnie might be shouting at me in the Discord DM.
You're getting the spidey senses while I'm yelling at you in Discord.
Like, Rhubarb, you are...
Do you not have like notifications on your phone? So like if I start spamming it, does it not like vibrate?
I live in Japan. It's seen as rude to have notifications on the phone.
I mean, on silent. Like if it's just vibrating, it's fine, right?
I feel like even in vibration, I feel like I'm being, you know, a poor gaijin.
Oh.
I feel like I have to overcompensate because I am a gaijin. Even if I remember when I was on the train, and I don't know if you guys know about the line notification sound is really loud.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, it goes like, or something like this kind of something. And I remember somebody had it on the train accidentally. Everybody looked at them, and they got the look of shame.
The death glare.
The death glare.
Sumimasen.
I'll commit seppuku now.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for disturbing your lovely, lovely train ride.
It's true. If you are on Japanese public transport and you have your phone on, then you are legally required to commit seppuku there and then on the train.
There and there. You have to commit Sudoku.
You have to commit Sudoku.
You have to commit Sudoku right there and then. It's like I've brought you great shame. Dishonor. I must die.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
The special overhead compartment, yes, of the train if you have your thing on. But yeah, I don't have notifications on because in the UK you can just do it willy-nilly. No one gives a flip.
Yep.
You can play music on the train. You can do whatever you want.
One time, you know how like some trains they have the quiet carriage, right? And nobody pays any attention to the quiet carriage. Well, one time I was in the quiet carriage and you know, my mom was calling me, so I picked up and I was like, "Oh, hi, mama." And like this lady sat in front of me, turned around and gave me the meanest death glare I've ever seen. And I'm like, "What the hell are you looking at? Like everybody else in here is yapping away. Why do you have the problem with me?"
Oh my goodness. She was after you.
Anyway, that lady freaked me out so much. I was like, "Mom, I'm gonna have to call you back. Like this lady is scaring me."
She sat inside of your soul.
She really did. It was very
She
scary.
sat inside of your soul. I don't think that the quiet carriage has always been like, it's always been like a suggestion. I feel like.
Yeah.
I remember one time where maybe they introduced them at one point because people had the mobile phone and everybody talking on that damn mobile phone. People want to sleep or they want to have peace and quiet. That you know, people would adhere to the rules. But nowadays, people just talk anyway and play TikTok.
Yeah, people are like watching videos out loud on their phone, no headphones. Like the sanctity of the quiet carriage is gone.
The sanctity of the quiet carriage is gone. What is this world come to?
What is this world come to?
What is this world come to? I swear to God. You'd get cancelled for it. You get cancelled nowadays. Speaking on the quiet carriage.
Even on like the trains in Japan, I'm like so hyper aware because it's so quiet that like even if I have to talk to someone, I'm like doing it. I'm like very quiet. I'm like, okay.
Oh, I think I've stopped caring about that and I just talk. The phone, I just stopped caring about that and I just talk to the person next to me.
So you are just well, you have the gaijin pass, so you can kind of get away with it. But there's at some point, you know, it's a good thing that you don't have to do like a regular commute because you might like run into the same people every day and they might notice, oh, she's not a gaijin at all. She's been here for the last 20 years and she's still yapping on her phone at full volume.
I can just wear a disguise.
Wear a disguise every time you take the train. Okay, got it.
I'm not rhubarb, I'm shmoobarb.
Oh, shmoobarb. Yes, I love shmoobarb.
Shmoobarb and shmustard.
Shmoobarb and shmustard.
Anyways, I was gonna ask you a Christmas question.
Oh, what is Christmas question?
The Christmas question is, do you have a favorite memory of like your favorite present you've ever gotten, like as a child, maybe as like a teenager? Not to say that you are still a teenager.
Yes, I'm very young. Forever 19. Don't look at me like that. My favorite Christmas gift. I think for a really long time, I always wanted a telescope because I'm really into astronomy. And so one year my dad gifted me a telescope for Christmas and I set it up that night and I zoomed right in on the moon and I could see all the craters and stuff. It's really cool.
You could see the cheese holes.
I saw the cheese holes in the moon.
You could probably see Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
You could see Wallace and Gromit. Oh my God. And the little like...
And the clangers.
The clangers. Oh, the clangers. And you could see the American flag or whatever is on there.
Yeah. Zoom right in on the American flag. Yep.
You heard it here first. The moon landing was not faked because Bonnie Barkswell.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I was there when it happened.
So true, so real. That's a really good present.
What about you, Barb?
Well, mine is a lot more childish and a lot more less to do with the education of myself. But I have two top presents, and one of them is I once got a play kitchen. You know, like one of those plastic monstrosities. And that's already pretty bombastic as like a child to be like, I just got this plastic nightmare. And I remember my siblings, they were so jealous.
Wow.
They were like, that's a really big present. And I was like, yeah, because I'm the spoiled one.
Oh yeah, because like at Christmas, if you get the big present, then like it doesn't matter what it is, it's the big present.
It's so hard being the youngest, I'll tell you. It's so sad. Being the youngest.
So sad, so hard being the youngest sibling.
Being the youngest sibling who always gets the best present and always gets the most presents. So hard because then everyone is always getting it.
Oh my god, this fucking rabbit. This fucking rabbit.
The second gift was getting a PS2.
Oh, you got that for Christmas.
Yeah, I got that for Christmas after like begging and stuff because my parents thought that they would have to buy a separate TV for the PS2. And they kept being like, "Where are we gonna put it? Where are we gonna put it?" Which is like code for
my parents were the same.
Yeah, where are we gonna put it? It's like the PS2 is really small. You know, it's really thin. You can slide it into like a case or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to physically show them, and they were like, "Oh, okay, I guess we can't. I guess it's not a big."
You can't use that excuse anymore, parents.
Yeah, you can't use that excuse anymore. Can't use. But yeah, those are my two ones. I think yours is a bit better though. Have you feel like your astrology, have you feel like you improved it ever since then, or did it collect dust?
I mean, I'll be honest, I used it like twice and it's been in the bag ever since. Although, you know, since moving airships, I did take it down from the attic and I did find it, so I do still have it. I just haven't used it in a long time.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you could use it.
I could, yeah, if I wanted to get a nice view into the office across the street.
Oh, I would do that. I would do that. I would have a rear window kind of moment and see some like salacious things going on.
Ooh.
And solve the mystery.
A mystery? There's a mystery?
Yeah. So in the movie Rear Window, there's a guy and he's stuck in a wheelchair and he sees a murder from across the street through his telescope because that's all he does every day is look at through the telescope. And then they have to like from across the street they have to solve the murder. The murder, yeah. So you could do something like that. Yeah. It's a movie from the 50s.
Oh.
It's a movie from the 50s, so they all talk like this, like, "Oh, see?
Now, Sam.
See?
Now, look at this hot broad, see?
Look at that hot rod.
Make me my dinner, you fine dame."
You fine dame. Make me my dinner and bring me my whiskey and bring me my...
And bring me the paper and my slippers.
And my slippers. No. Jimmy Stewart is in it, so he's like a nice old man. Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, do I have a favorite Christmas movie? It's not my favorite, but for a really, really long time, up until I think like last year, I never saw Die Hard. And so I never understood the debate for why people were like, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. Because I'd never seen Die Hard. So I was like, I have no skin in the game because I've never seen Die Hard. I have watched Die Hard now. I'm gonna say, just because it takes place at Christmas, it does not make it a Christmas movie. I know, controversial take. I don't think Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
So all you men that try and say, "Oh, I like Die Hard as my favorite Christmas movie," Bonnie Barkswell thinks that you're full of poo.
Just because it happens at Christmas doesn't make it a Christmas movie. Although, if we're talking about my favorite movie, I do really like Nightmare Before Christmas because it encompasses Christmas and Halloween. It's both.
And yes, the perfect Thanksgiving movie, even though we have no idea about Thanksgiving. I also really, really like Nightmare Before Christmas, but I used to be unhealthily obsessed with it when I was younger.
I think a lot of us were.
I don't know what it was. It just like was like, wow.
It was all over in like Hot Topic and Blue Banana.
Yeah, Blue Banana and Hot Topic. Yeah, I think Blue Banana is our version of Hot Topic. I used to be on a forum where we would just discuss the movie.
Yo, and like it was on every piece of merch. It was like there was like dresses and bags, and every emo girl was going through their Nightmare Before Christmas phase. Oh my god!
Yeah, everybody liked Jack Skellington because he had long limbs.
Yeah, Jack Skellington was like one of the first Tumblr sexy men.
I would say so. Definitely one of the first Tumblr sexy men. He paved the way for all of the long-limbed, kind of offbeat, kind of suit-wearing kind of individual.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all the emo girls with Jack Skellington tattoos. I wonder what they're doing now with their Nightmare Before Christmas tattoos.
They probably still love it. They probably still.
They probably still love it. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably still love it. They watch it every damn year.
I'll be honest. I was a poser because when I was a kid, I didn't watch Nightmare Before Christmas, but I wanted to fit in with all the other emo girls. And so I was like, yeah, I like Nightmare Before Christmas. My favorite character is the skeleton guy.
My favorite character is the Christmas.
My favorite character is the Nightmare Before Christmas.
My favorite character is the Nightmare from Nightmare for Christmas.
Yeah.
Right? That's yeah. So true. Somebody in my chat just said they watch it with their gangly husbands. Yes, they found themselves with a Jack Skellington, like a tall, lanky man, and they watch it every year with their.
You found yourself a Tumblr sexy man. Good for you.
Good for you. Good for you. So true. So true. John Christmas. And my favorite. I feel like there's a lot that's really good. I really like Home Alone. I always like. Really
oh like yeah, Home Alone is always a good one.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how like scary it was until I was a little bit older. I was kind of frightened of the two people breaking in. Like when they finally catch him and they like threaten to bite off his fingers, I was like, oh my god.
Back in the 90s, horrible men were just going around houses threatening to bite off Macaulay Culkin's fingers. It was a terrible Macaulay Culkin fingers. But now we don't have that anymore. Because Home Alone now, he would be on the damn phone.
He's got an iPad connected to the internet. He's got one of them Ring doorbells, alarm system.
Yeah, he's got a doorbell. he's got to connect to the iPad, and also the mum would just like call him up on the iPad and be like, "You okay?"
Yeah. Just got one of those nanny cams that like throws a dog treat.
Yeah, it's like nowadays because of woke, they're always on the damn iPad.
These iPad kids on their gosh darn iPads.
On the gosh darn iPads, yes, on the gosh darn iPads. But yes, well, we've got it covered. Favorite present, favorite movie, favorite song.
Oh. Mama Barkswell absolutely hates it, but I think it's still a classic. I like Last Christmas by Wham.
You know what? My Papa also has the same opinion. He hates it.
I think it's because they play it so much.
Yeah, and I think like I don't know whether your mum also sort of like was obviously a fully grown adult in the 80s, but that might be because of it as well, because he was like a rock kind of guy, and he probably hated hearing the George Michael go like, oh.
Got it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's also another one that's like simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Yeah, I like that. Also, I really like the old Band-Aid ones.
Band-Aid.
I like the Band-Aid ones.
That's live, like yes, Band-Aid. Not Live Aid, Band-Aid, because they weren't live. They were a band.
It was not live, unless they were doing it live.
Unless they were doing it live. I don't know.
I think they still do Band-Aid, but apparently it's not as good as it used to be.
Well, apparently all Christmas songs have to be from the 80s or 70s, or else
apparently the 80s and 70s was like the golden age for Christmas music.
Yeah, because of commercialism.
I mean, I'd argue that the 80s was the golden age of music, full stop.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm entirely biased because I love the 80s.
I like the difference between Paul McCartney's and John Lennon's Christmas song, where John Lennon is just like, everyone's gonna flippin' die. Do they even know it's Christmas? Wait, And Paul McCartney's like, I love having fun at the pub, and I love drinking wine. Oh, Uncle Bob's got his favourite shirt on.
Oh, and they also play the Pogues all the time at Christmas, and they're just calling each other names.
They're just calling each other names, but to be honest, it is like, that is Irish Americans. If there's any Irish Americans in chat, that they'll probably say like, no, that's pretty typical.
That's just a standard conversation, yeah.
That's a standard conversation between two people that love each other very much during Christmas. Is like,
you piece of shit.
You.
Merry Christmas, dickhead.
Merry Christmas. I hate you. I wish I never met you. If you never were alive. That kind of thing. But yeah, I think Last Christmas is like, it's got a good sense of like, it's got a romance, it's got like friends enjoying Christmas. It's got it all basically. I'm also a big fan of whenever Michael Bublé is defrosted as well, because he just, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Bublé is every like middle-aged woman's dream. Yes, it's true. It's like the Michael Bublé middle-aged woman. There's what's he called? Robbie Williams. Robbie Williams. Oh yeah, Robbie Williams. Apparently, "Angel" by Robbie Williams is seen as a Christmas song. When I ever used to put on the Christmas, like the music channels at Christmas, he'd always have like, oh, that I'm loving angels and stuff. I don't think that's a Christmas song. That's not a Christmas song, but is it what is that? Is it because it's wintry? Is it because angels? Angels are pretty like Christmassy in the Nativity way. Oh yeah, well, what role were you in the Nativity play? Oh, I have a really devastating story of my time at the Nativity. So, growing up in school, I was always, you know, like relegated to one of the... Another Rhubarb and Bonnie trauma dumping about Welcome school. To the Rhubarb and Bonnie trauma dump session. So anyway, when I was a little puppy, growing up doing the school plays, I was always, you know, doing the non-speaking parts. I was always just an angel in the background, or I was a donkey in the stable, or, you know, just some like boring side character. And whenever you get the side characters, it's like that's the teacher's telling you you have no aura as a child. Yeah, you have no aura. And so like Mama Barkswell was really nice about it. She would always make my costumes, and she would always try and make me stand out from the other kids. She was a bit of a costumer, and so I would always have these really cool elaborate costumes compared to all the other kids who just had like towels on their head. But one year, I think I was in probably junior school. I was like, right, this year I'm going to get a speaking part. I'm going to really, you know, bust my ass. And I like put my all into the audition, and I didn't get the role of Mary. I got the role of one of the wise men. But you know, it's still a speaking role, right? It's like, look, let's follow the star, and then that's it. But it's still you were a wise man. Yeah, but wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. And so, like, during all the rehearsals, I was like being really good, and you know, doing all my lines. I was getting really excited, and then the day of the Nativity comes around. I am sick everywhere in the hallway, and I had to be sent home, and I couldn't participate in my only speaking role ever. That is so sad. That is so sad. You were sick all over the hallway, and then you're like, you know, just like hunched over, hand on the wall, being like, I can still do it. I can still do it. I want it before. This is my chance of stardom. This is my chance. I'm gonna be a star. That's so sad, chat. Can we get 5 gifted memberships? What about you, Bob? What was your nativity story? Your nativity trauma? Nativity
trauma. It's not anything to do with any bodily functions, unfortunately, like yours. But mine was that's weird that you mentioned the wise man, because I was one of the shepherds, and they've never had a girl as a shepherd before. So I was with these two random boys. So I to be honest, mine's kind of a good story because I broke the glass ceiling in terms of feminism.
Yes, feminist queen.
Feminist queen, rhubarb and custard.
We love equal representation.
Yes, and I remember the popular kids would always be chosen for Joseph and Mary. The ones that were always
of
loud.
Course, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I was a shepherd, and I remember my parents were being like, a shepherd? Sure you're not.
I bet you are really proud of that though. Like, yeah, I'm a shepherd.
I'm a shepherd. Women can do anything nowadays.
Yeah, at least she wasn't like a tree or a rock or something, or some kind of like role that they give the kids where they don't have enough roles.
Yeah, roles like the you can be
the star.
You can be the star. You can be the Snoopy. Why is Snoopy in the Nativity play? Oh, just Snoopy's here.
You can be one of the 20 angels that we have.
You can have one of the 20 angels because I think nowadays. Oh, nowadays.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, we'd be cutthroat. But nowadays, I bet they invent new roles.
Probably.
They invent new roles so everybody can have a turn. So there's no angry parents at the next PTA meeting. Like, my child came home in tears because they didn't get the role of Joseph. It's like, okay, well, we need to figure out a way of how to solve this. You can be the shed that Mary gives birth to.
I'm pretty sure one year they had a kid to be like the manger, and the manger's job was to just like sit there and hold the baby while Joseph and Mary weren't holding the baby.
the midwife. You can be the midwife.
You can be the midwife. You could be a piece of straw number 5.
You can be, to be honest, I think a great role, and this might be an underrated role, is to be the person that says there's no room at the Bethlehem Inn today.
Yep, there's always that one line. There's no room at the inn tonight.
There's no room. You better get on your bike and get away and...
Yeah, on your bike. Jog on, mate.
Jog on.
Do you remember, like, if, like, kids were assigned to be the animals, they would always just be really loud, like, bleating sheep and, like, oinking pigs? Like, the kids are trying to do their lines and you just hear a sheep going, bah!
I don't know if we had sheep, but if your nativity play had sheep and they just put Minecraft sound, like, bleating, just like, then that's hilarious.
That was a really good impression of a Minecraft sheep. This is not a nativity, but I remember in like another school play, I was assigned, like, I think it was like Hercules. We were doing like Hercules or something. It was some like ancient Greek thing. And my role was to be one of the gods, and I would just be like lounging in the background. And I didn't have any lines, but one day I think I got a glimpse at the script somehow, and it turns out that the gods did have lines. They just decided to give all of the gods' lines to one person, and I was like, that was my only chance. I would have had a speaking line, and you gave all the lines to one person.
Oh my god.
That was my redemption after throwing up.
Yeah, what the heck?
I know.
They gave it to one kid?
Yeah.
What about that one kid? What the heck?
And then I became a VTuber.
And then I became a VTuber, and now people have to listen to you, and they have to tune into the streams, or else they're not a real fan.
It's true. I still can't act to save my life, but I don't have to anymore.
It's true. Well, I think you could probably, maybe we should put on a play.
We could do a globie nativity.
The globie nativity play where we all get a role. Kiri should be the animals. She should play all the roles of the animals.
She can be the reindeer.
Be the reindeer that appears. I can be Santa Claus for some reason that appears in the to be like ho 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 ho.
Yeah. I'll be the Virgin Mary giving birth to so many puppies.
Oh.
Yes, because all of these puppies were born with immaculate conception. Yes, idols do not have coitus, so
True. What
it's
is
true.
what's
Fornication.
what's that?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Okay.
Okay. Nobody tell Rhubarb what that is.
I don't know. I imagine it's something wonderful. Okay, well, I've already had this. Everyone always says, like, I'll tell you when I'm older. I mean, I'm already pretty old.
I mean, true, you are watching movies from the 50s, so...
Yeah, I am watching movies from the 50s. I've been around for a while, guys, a while.
At this point,
Anyway,
if you don't know what coitus is, there's no saving you.
There's no saving you if you don't know.
I think you'll
Okay,
just be a
well-
lonely virgin forever. She's right.
Oh no. Well, at least maybe I can give birth to Jesus. Maybe I can be married.
The Santa Claus that gives birth to the baby Jesus.
Yes, that's what happens in my head. Santa Claus gives birth to baby Jesus. Bart Simpson appears for some reason. And then what song plays?
There's a heist. There's gotta be a heist.
There's a heist. There's a skit. Oh yeah. Do the Americans and the non-British people in chat know about pantomimes?
Oh!
Do they know about pantomimes?
Oh, good old Pantos. I have so many Panto stories.
Do you?
Oh, I have so many Panto stories.
What is the one? What is the top Panto story?
So,
Were you ever in one?
no, I was. Well, hang on. Well, let me tell you. So I have two like very clear, distinct core memories of Panto. The first one.
You need to explain what pantomimes are to the
I mean, for people who don't know what pantomimes are, it's kind of like, how would you even describe it? It's a stage show. It's very camp.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's very
camp.
Christmassy kind of thing. It's very, you know, you take your kids to the pantomime and it's a fun family day out.
Or the big school group. And I think, okay, so basically there's a bunch of like classic tales. You have like your Snow White, Aladdin, I remember, Dick Whittington, Jack the Beanstalk.
Yeah.
You have these classic tales, and then you get like some Z-list actor to be
And the Z-list celebrities who have like fallen off like 10 decades ago.
Well, you get like maybe like a soap opera actor to play it. So there's usually like a man dressed as a woman, and he has all the funny lines, and she's the dame. And then what's the other things? Oh, there's like modern music in it. There's modern music in it. Yes.
Yeah.
There's modern music, and there's like, you know, they sing the songs, and yeah, so that's basically a pantomime. And then it's kind of like a call and response thing as well, because as somebody said in my chat, people would say, he's right back.
Yeah, it's like very audience interaction, almost like Dora the Explorer kind of vibes, right?
Yeah.
Like, where is the glass slipper? I can't see it. It's there!
It's like,
That kind of thing. Yeah, that's a pantomime. It's
that's a pantomime.
very much for children, but
even adults can enjoy it, because sometimes
they do have a bit of cheeky innuendo in there, don't they?
No saucy joke in there for the parents to enjoy.
Yeah, they do put in an innuendo for the parents, and then the kids are like, "Mummy, why are you laughing?" Tell you when you're older.
What does that mean?
Mummy, what does coitus mean?
just shut up. I'm on my 3rd mulled wine, and they haven't even brought out the elephant, the man in the elephant suit yet. But, oh yeah, there's always some kind of there's always some people in like some kind of animal suit, like a horse.
Yeah, the 2 people inside the horse costume.
Yeah, somebody said modern like Billie Eilish. Well, back in my day, it would be like, you know, I remember there was one time, I think it was, oh my god, I can't even remember which pantomime play it was, but they changed the lyrics to Cooler Than Me, by Mike Posner, you know that song, Cooler Than Me. They changed it to the name of the elephant, but it didn't quite work. For some reason they had an elephant. Maybe it was Aladdin. I feel like it's an elephant in Aladdin or something.
A Christmas elephant.
A Christmas elephant. And I remember they were like, Humphrey.
Humphrey.
Humphrey. So it didn't quite work, but yeah. That is basically the pantomime experience. It's a little bit crap. It's a little bit crap, but we love it. We love it.
Yeah. It's the kind of thing that your grandparents take you to for Christmas. Yeah. At least my grandparents did.
Yeah. What was your pantomime story?
So, my first pantomime story is, one day, I don't know how I found out about it, but there was like a coloring competition. It was a noddy coloring. You remember noddy? It was a noddy coloring competition, and I was like, you know what? I'm really bored, so I'm just gonna color this page in, because I was a kid. I wasn't really into noddy, or you know, I just wanted to do some coloring, and it was a nice coloring page. So I did the coloring page, and just left it at that. And my mom submitted it, and and I won first place in the noddy coloring competition, and I got free tickets to see like the noddy Christmas show or whatever it was. But the thing is, I was like way past the age to enjoy noddy. I was like an older child. I just wanted to do some coloring, so I got these free tickets to noddy, and I was sitting there, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is for like babies."
Your mom must have been so freaking blown away by your coloring that she was like, "This has to be entered into a contest.
This belongs in a museum."
This belongs in a museum. My beautiful daughter, my beautiful daughter, she made the most beautiful drawing, and I must submit it, and it must be in the noddy play, and she must go see it.
Yeah, so I won tickets to the noddy show, and honestly, I was so bored that I literally was like, "Mom, can we please go? Like, I don't want to be here." And so I think eventually we did leave early because I just wasn't having any fun at all, because it was for babies. It was a babies show.
Yeah, it's a baby show for babies.
For babies, yeah. And so that was like one of my stories. Another one is I used to think like all these Z-list celebrities were really cool. And so because it would always be like some like pop star from an old like broken up band or something. Yeah.
Or like maybe like we have, what's it, S Club Kids. There was like a kids.
Yeah, the kids S Club.
Maybe we got like them, but grown up now, and they're kind of washed up.
Yeah. Like they're washed up actors in these pantomimes. And one pantomime I went to see, was do you remember Steps?
Yes, I remember Steps.
The band Steps.
Yes, I remember Steps.
H from Steps was in the pantomime, yeah, and I was like, oh my god, H from Steps, I'm such a big fan. And so after the show, I had my dad take me around to the backstage door so that I could get H from Steps' autograph. And he gave it to me. He did come out and he did give it to me.
Oh my god, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Yeah, I had H from Steps' autograph, but I was like a teenager, so I was really awkward, and I was like super flabbergasted.
It's like, I've seen you on the music channel videos. I've seen you go 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So
H from Steps.
I would start singing to him. I would have started singing to him. Like, remember this song? 5, 6, 7, 8. Like,
Yeah.
yes.
And
then, yeah. What's the other one?
I think one year I actually went to see a pantomime, and I think it had someone like slightly bigger in it. I think it had like Kylie Minogue or someone in it, and like that's kind of a big deal. And so, of course,
Did you go to Fancy Pants London?
yeah, it was obviously a Fancy Pants one if they managed to get Kylie Minogue in it. Yeah.
Kylie, you lied.
And of course, I get my parents to take me to the backstage door so I can get Kylie's autograph, but she is immediately, you know, whisked away by her bodyguards. She's wearing the sunglasses and the cap, and she's just legging it out the door. She does not want to give any autographs. And I'm like,
she does not want to be the pantomime crowd.
Yeah, I was a kid, and I waited there for like an hour after the show so that I could like, you know, get Kylie Minogue's autograph, and she never gave it to me.
She was big business. She was big business.
Yeah.
I never got like because I grew up in a rural town. We got even what is lower than Z-list. We got like lower than Z-list people in our pantomime.
How's that possible?
I don't know. It was like, well, this guy that appeared on Great British Bake Off is now famous.
This guy who was on Great British Bake Off one time.
One time, I didn't even make it.
And he
to,
got
like,
out first.
He got out first. We got him as the main character. Yeah, we used to get a bunch of like maybe local celebrities, but I always was like looking at like the Fancy Pants City ones with their maybe I would call Kylie Minogue a A-list singer, to be honest.
I think she had like a very big early career, and then like the middle career kind of was very quiet, and I feel like in the past few years she's definitely on the rise again. She's having like we're witnessing a Kylie Minogue renaissance right now.
It is true, it is true. She's just the best. She's just the best. I really like I'm spinning around, get out of my way. I like that song.
I like Kylie Minogue, yeah.
Yeah, I like Kylie Minogue. Oh wow. The hags have spoken, I guess.
Speaking of like stage shows and famous people, this is like very recent, like literally earlier this year. I went to see the Spirited Away musical in London in like February or something. And
do they have subtitles?
Yeah, they had subtitles.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really, really good. They're not showing it anymore though. It was only for a short time, but in London, all the theaters, all like the matinee performances, they all let out at the same time. So everybody is all of the theaters in Piccadilly are all let out at the same time. And right across the street from where they were doing the Spirited Away musical, they were doing, I think it was Romeo and Juliet. But it was the one where Tom Holland was Romeo. And so everybody is gathered by the stage door of Romeo and Juliet, and then Tom Holland comes out, and everybody's got their phones out. Everyone is screaming like, "Oh my God, Spider-Man!" Yeah, it was Spider-Man. And so yeah, I got a very small glimpse of Tom Holland as he was exiting the theater earlier this year.
Whisked away, blanket over him. He's like running to the car. Yeah, I saw a glimpse of like because I was telling my chat this. I went to Tokyo Comic Con a few weekends ago, and I got a photo with Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh!
Yeah. It was very fast though, and it was like only 2 seconds. But I remember I saw some other celebs. Benedict Cumberbatch was there as well. Wimbledon tennis match was there too. And who else was there? Jude Law.
Yo, these are good ones.
Yeah, they have top guests there.
Wow.
And they had Jude Law, and he's in a Christmas movie called The Holiday. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like Jude Law. I think he's very handsome.
Oh yeah.
He's a very handsome young man.
He's an old man now. He's old now. He's old.
He's young compared to us.
Yeah, so true.
Handsome young man.
He's in the new Star Wars series or something like that. But yeah, he was in The Holiday. Where in the Holiday they swap places, Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz. and Cameron Diaz goes to the little quaint English cottage. Oh my god, I forgot to say my favorite Christmas movie, even though it's not really a Christmas movie.
Oh,
Bridget Jones.
is Bridget Jones a Christmas movie?
It starts off at Christmas. Oh no, it's got all the seasons in it.
Isn't it kind of like Die Hard, where just because it's set at Christmas doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie? It's just a movie that a lot of people watch at Christmas. I mean, I like Bridget Jones. It is chaotic and cringe, but...
I do like it. Hugh Grant does his best, like, smarmy, creepy, like, he's like a sleazy guy.
Oh,
he's like,
Hugh Grant.
Yeah, Mr. Hugh Grant. Bungie, focus!
Oh, sorry. Oh, Hugh Grant.
Focus,
oh, Colin Firth.
Oh my goodness. Getting the vapors.
The vapors.
Someone just said Bunge's getting the vapors. I don't know what that means.
Got a case of the vapors for Colin Firth.
Who else was there? Jason Momoa, Aquaman.
Oh, Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa, and there was also Ansel Elgort. You're going absolutely buck wild. I think it's because it's Christmas.
Yeah,
Christmas
it's
spirit
snuggling
or something.
season, and I need a handsome person to snuggle. Rip up.
A handsome person to snuggle.
Yeah, a handsome rabbit to snuggle.
Yeah, I think I gotta put this on the leash. Put you on the leash.
Oh yes.
Oh my goodness gracious me! We've been yapping for an hour.
We've been yapping for an hour. We've not even talked about Christmas dinners.
We've not even talked about Christmas dinners, but we have gone over some very important topics like our favorite Christmas stuffs and actors that you find absolutely what's like a really British mum way of saying it? It's like he's quite nice.
He's quite lovely, isn't he?
It's quite nice. My mum always says this. Oh, he's very talented. That means like she.
She likes him. Oh, he's very talented.
He's so talented. That's what my mum says instead of like, oh, I think he's quite handsome.
Mama Barkswell also really likes Jason Momoa, and she likes Thor, Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, Chris Hemsworth. Yeah. Yes, the large men. Large men. Yes, large men. Large men that your mum likes, and you like spindly. I don't know. I think I quite like. I like Mads Mikkelsen because he's I'm saying something that my mum said. I think he's very talented, and I love Death Stranding, so that is why. But it went by so fast that I couldn't even be like, I love to roll in Death Stranding, because so many Japanese people wanted a picture with him because he's very popular in Japan.
Ah, yes, everybody loves Mads Mikkelsen summer.
Because he's like the ultimate handsome Danish European guy.
Handsome European, yeah.
That's what he is. That's what he is. Wait, so let's get this show on the road.
Let's get the show on the road.
Christmas dinner list. So let's just cut the bullshit. Yep. Let's cut the BS. Pigs in blanket S tier.
Absolute S tier.
Absolute S tier.
Easy.
Pigs in blanket, easy.
And they never make enough. They are everyone at the table's favorites, and they always give you like one. You get one per person. Like, no, come on, man.
Yeah, no.
Everybody wants extra pigs in blankets, so make like 3 boxes of them.
3 boxes of them. So for the Kaigai Nikis, the people who are not British, the pigs in blanket is a very tasty morsel. It is a sausage with bacon wrapped around it, and it's roasted, and it's very tasty.
Because it's a little piggy in a blanket. It's a pork sausage wrapped in a blanket of bacon. You can't go wrong.
It's just wonderful. It's wonderful.
It's so
Everybody's fighting over them.
It's the best part of a Christmas dinner is the pigs in blanket.
Yes, yes. And I think like my mum never makes enough. Real mama never makes enough. But that is pretty accurate for every
I've told Mama Barkswell that she needs to make more pigs in blankets because everybody loves them and she never makes enough. And so like the past couple Christmases, Mama Barkswell has been buying like multiple boxes of pigs in blankets, and so there is just too many to eat now.
Oh my god.
But it's great because you can have them cold afterwards. You just stick them in the fridge and have them for lunch tomorrow.
Cold? Cold? I don't know about that, Bungie. That sounds not nice.
It's good. It's like, you know, little cocktail sausages. It's nice.
But cold bacon, it would like all the fat will congeal, and then you're sort of left with like a moist kind of like, you know.
Nah, the fat's the best part.
I wonder if Japanese people know about pigs in blanket. God, I really miss them.
You'd have to make your own. Like, they have sausages and they have bacon in Japan, right? So you could make your own.
Yeah, that's like, I don't have an oven.
Oh.
So I
you do it in the frying pan.
Do it in the frying pan. Yeah. Yes. So, and okay, next. Which one shall we discuss next?
How do you feel about stuffing?
Stuffing?
Because I'm thoroughly in Camp D tier for stuffing. I think, why is it even there?
It does feel like filler.
It's just a filler, yep.
Yes, it does feel like filler. Which one of these pictures is the stuffing?
It's like the bowls. It looks like meatballs.
Oh, the bowls and meatballs. Yeah, it's always. I always feel like my room mama. Also, by the way, my mum gets so stressed for Christmas dinner every year.
Of course.
Like I've never seen like my room mama is a very kind, calm person. Usually, but when it's Christmas dinner, she turns into like a whole different kind of person. Becomes depressed. I remember something went wrong, like the gravy didn't split last year correctly, and we all had to like be around the kitchen island and like comfort her.
No, my Mama Barkswell is the opposite. Like, you cannot be anywhere near her when she is doing Christmas dinner because she is like a whirlwind and she is tearing around the place. And if you enter the kitchen while she is cooking Christmas dinner, she will yell at you to get out. And then after all is said and done, she'll be like, nobody ever helps me.
Oh, it was always me. It was all me. It was all me.
And then the kids always have to do the washing up afterwards. Once the adults have finished their nice Christmas dinner, all the children are sent to do the washing up.
All the children are and all the adults like get absolutely blasted on like the
they get to like sit there and drink, and all the kids are doing the washing up.
All the kids are doing the washing up, and they're drinking They're on the third bottle of Prosecco.
Yeah. Man, being a kid at Christmas was like simultaneously the best and worst experience of my life.
You were punished, but then you were rewarded with stuff. Yes. Okay, so what we're thinking for stuffing?
I think D tier because it's lame.
But what flavors are there? There's sage. There's
what even is it? It's just like breadcrumbs, like with seasoning, right? Like,
yeah, it's quite. I think it's quite bland. I'm sure somewhere like Marks and Spencer's is trying to do some kind of exotic, like Korean style stuffing nowadays.
Oh God.
Always coming up with stuff. Oh, the Japanese style teriyaki stuffing.
Oh God.
But yeah, I think it's usually kind of dry. It's always left over. I think putting it in D tier that it's always pigs and blanket are never left over. If you know,
they're always the first to go. Yeah. I wonder if also like maybe I was deceived as a child about stuffing because they do look like meatballs. They do look like they would be tasty meatballs, and then you bite into it.
It's like a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, it's just cardboard, seasoned cardboard.
It's cardboard. It's bread. It's crumbly. It's
dry. It's not good.
It's a bit mid. It's a bit mid.
It's very bad.
It's very mid. It's very bad. Yeah.
All right.
So people. Yes. Next one.
You pick one.
Which one? I'll pick one. Okay.
We'll take it in turns.
Okay, we'll take it in turns. Oh, the Christmas pudding.
Okay. The only thing I like about Christmas pudding is the fact that you set it on fire. I don't like fruitcake. So
This is my exact same opinion. This is my exact same opinion. It's like the only spectacle is like setting it on fire and turning all the lights off to watch it be in like a blue flame.
Yeah.
Afterwards, and it's like so you have. We always get a freaking Christmas pudding. There are some families that always get a Yule log. A Yule log is way better. A Yule
log is way better. You get a big chocolate thing with covered with icing sugar. Nobody wants fruit cake. Fruit cake is for old people.
Yeah, fruitcake is for old people. I remember when my grandparents were still alive, they would scran that, and it's like, guys, we're not in World War II anymore. We can have better stuff now.
Scran.
I swear, my grandparents still acted like we were on rations or something.
Yeah, the only thing I like about Christmas pudding is setting it on fire, and so for that I would put it in C tier. I'd put it in D tier, but before the stuffing. It is like a high D.
I think maybe because there is a nice brandy cream that does go with the Christmas pudding.
Oh.
And that is maybe a contender for C tier because you have the spectacle. There is not a lot of Christmas dinner you can set on fire and it turns blue, you know?
I agree.
So you do have this. Okay, C tier.
C tier for the visual aesthetic.
A visual aesthetic, and also it's pushing it.
Yeah. It is like a low C. Like it's on thin ice.
One wrong move, but yeah, I really dislike fruit cakes as well.
Oh.
I don't really get it. I don't like them at all.
I hate raisins so much.
Yeah,
fruit, like dried fruit.
I don't know. It's just like this flavor has seemed to be like a staple in British cooking for ages.
Yeah.
And that's what I keep saying. We're not in the planes have gone. The planes have gone. The Germans have gone. We don't have to keep living like this anymore. We can have food.
I think for me, a big part of why I don't like raisins is again like the deception factor. You know, I was saying like I don't like stuffing because I was deceived into thinking they were meatballs. I don't like raisins because I was deceived into thinking that they were chocolate chips in a chocolate chip cookie. Yeah.
That is so sad. That is so sad. What a sad thing to bite into and think like, oh, a wonderful chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip.
Oh, it's raisins.
Just kidding. It's fruit. Actually the worst.
But actually the worst. Yes. Anyways.
What is your I will pick. Ooh. Okay. I will pick. Oh, what do I pick? You know what? I'm gonna pick the mince pies.
Oh.
Again,
nice.
It's fruit. It's raisins.
It's fruit. It's raisins. It's mince. Mince brings the imagination of beef mince.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's not, which makes it already disgusting.
Yeah.
So that is for me personally automatic D tier.
Yeah,
pies.
I would also say D tier as well. I don't like any mince pies. Whenever I'm offered a mince pie, I will eat the top off of it and then bin the rest. I will eat the pastry and then bin everything else.
And bin everything else. I'll eat around it, and then there's just like a mold,
There's just a pile of fruit, like mincemeat.
Mincemeat, yes.
That's the thing. It's not even meat either. Like it's called mincemeat, but it's not meat. It's all fruits and stuff.
It's fruits and stuff. So yes, this is another staple, another kind of like, I would call it another ration type food from the UK. Something that has existed for a very long time. You can tell because it's only got like 3 ingredients or something.
Yeah.
So it's simmered fruit, simmered dry fruit, and some kind of like sugary like thing. But it's very this. It's like got that kind of aftertaste, like the. Very tart. That's the word. It's very tart.
Yeah.
It's very tart. Yes.
So it can be quite citrusy.
Nice.
It's got like orange in it, so.
Yeah, it's got citrusy. It's got citrusy. Orangey. Sorry.
I nearly said citrusy. Orange and citrus. Citrusy.
Citrusy. It's very citrusy.
Yeah,
People
I
say
don't like mince
spicy
pies.
though. No,
And
I don't.
they are
I don't
absolutely everywhere. Like, I
they're
swear, like,
everywhere.
we're the only people in the world who don't like mince pies because they are everywhere.
No, I'm sure there are other people who are also like believers in not having mince pies and thinking they're horribles. I think there's other. I think there's us that are like that out there. They're out there. They're out there. I'm sure.
Do you
My
also
sister
feel the same way when like Easter comes around and everybody gets the hot cross buns out and like everybody loves a hot cross bun, but like I'm like, ew, why stop? It's got raisins in. Be gone with all these raisins.
Be gone once again. Something from the Victorian times that is led into the modern day.
Why does everything have raisins in it? Jesus.
Because it was the only thing. I think there's just a lot of raisins in the UK. We have that kind of fruit, you know it.
I think we should cancel raisins, please.
Yeah, no more raisins. There's a lot of raisins in British stuff. But I think I just enjoy hot cross buns because there's butter involved.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just pick out the raisins.
Just pick out the raisins and then you just have like a hot, sweet bun with
But then
butter
at
on
that
it.
point, it's just toast, innit? It's just bread and butter.
Yum, 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 yum,
I mean, I
yum.
like
What's the-
toast, so I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, I like toast as well. If toast was on here, I'd put that in S tier.
Oh yeah, S-tier toast.
Oh god, we haven't even talked about Christmas Day breakfast.
Okay.
Christmas Day breakfast.
Christmas Day breakfast in the Barkswell household doesn't exist because lunch usually follows about midday and it is big. So
Oh.
Christmas Day breakfast in the Barkswell household might be a slice of toast, or more likely it'll be chocolate that we got in the advent calendars or as gifts from our grandparents.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Oh, and of
nice.
course there would absolutely be champagne for breakfast as well.
Yeah, champagne, a mimosa for breakfast, orange juice and
Yeah,
champagne.
Bucks Fizz.
And then I think Bucks Fizz, as we like to call it, and it's very good. I really like Bucks Fizz. And what's the other one? For in the rhubarb and custard household, usually my mum will prepare some kind of like salmon on toast with egg
yeah.
kind of situation. And then 3 p.m. is when Christmas dinner or lunch is happening, and then everyone sits around and they all watch TV. That is basically what happens on
Yeah, watch the Doctor Who Christmas special or something.
watch the Doctor Who Christmas special, whatever, like, you know, whatever movie is on BBC One. Jurassic
Yeah.
Park, yep.
I need to check the
Yeah,
TV guide this Christmas because I don't know what's on.
Time to buy that Radio Times.
I need to get the radio. Oh my god, I used to love reading the Christmas TV guide and see what was on telly so that we could like coordinate lunch around it.
I'm starting to miss it. I want to get Radio Times. I used to get so excited when the Radio Times would come.
Yeah, and like the entire back like pages was just lists and lists of TV programs. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. And it's just like, oh my god. And then I would always look at Christmas Eve, like towards like the night. It's like, oh, that's when Santa's coming.
Did you like watch the NORAD tracker that like would send like the little animation of Santa going around the world?
That was real. That was real.
Yeah, it was
It was
real.
real.
Yeah, it was.
It was real.
Yeah, it was a tracker. It was. They
I
had a
used to watch
tracker on
the
it.
whole
Like, yeah.
tracker. I always used to get a little nervous whenever Santa would come closer to the Europes, and I'd be like, oh no.
Yeah, and
I
you
better
weren't
go to
asleep.
bed. Oh no, he's gonna come and he's gonna be so disappointed.
He's gonna come and he's gonna give you coal because you didn't go to sleep, but really it's just the parents have had enough. Like, go to bed.
Go to bed. Go to bed. This NORAD thing has ruined my life. But yeah, it was real. It was real. It actually happened. Wait, which turn are we on? Are we on your turn or
It's
my
your turn now.
It's my turn. Okay,
Mhm.
let's choose. Ooh, there's a. How about roast potatoes?
Oh, S tier. Easy.
S tier.
When they are done right, they are
When they
so
are done right.
crispy and fluffy and hot. Like, you have to roast them with like duck fat or goose fat and it makes them extra crispy.
Yeah, we gotta get them with the fat. The goose
With
fat.
rosemary. Oh.
Yeah, it's really tasty. That is really tasty. It's a good time. It's a good time. and with the gravy and a
Yep.
little bit of butter as well. It's a good time with the roast potatoes.
For me, that is easy
It's
as
gotta be
tier.
done right because it's difficult because there is a time where maybe the roast potatoes are very dry.
Or sometimes like they're not cooked enough, and you just like take a bite out of like a half raw potato.
It's like, oh, great. It's like,
Or
what is
sometimes
this?
they're chewy. I don't know how they manage it, but I've had like a chewy roast potato before and been like,
Left out for a bit. I think like that because when I was at school, they would do like a Christmas dinner towards Christmas. Yeah, and I remember that was like the dinner ladies did not put their elbows into making those roast potatoes. They were just like unseasoned mounds of mush. Yeah. Not even a little bit of salt and pepper.
Yeah,
This
and
is
you
what
weren't, of course, because you were like a kid in school, so you weren't allowed salt. There was no salt on offer. There was no seasoning.
What Jamie Oliver took away from us: salt on our roast potatoes.
Jamie Oliver took so much from us.
Took so much for us. And you, okay, your turn.
Okay. Uncle Matt, thank you for the 5. Are those mincemeat pies at a D level? Absolutely ridiculous. Very disappointed. Love you, Bonge. They're not even mincemeat. They're just mince pies.
I think the Americans in chat are kind of confused by
They're
the word
confused. Yeah, it's mince meat, but it's not meat.
It's mince meat, but it's not meat. It's fruits.
Yeah.
It's fruits. It's fruits cooked in something. And something very bitter. You know it? So yeah, no. Americans...
Something else that will confuse the Americans, I think. Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, but every time I mention a Yorkshire pudding, I feel like the Americans in my chat, they're always like, oh yeah, I love those.
Wait, do they know what Yorkshire puddings are?
Yeah, some of them know. I think some of them know. I think they're like, oh yeah, I love a Yorkshire pud.
Because I feel like whenever you say pudding to an American, they immediately think, oh, like a flan or like a sweet dessert or something.
Pick with Americans, which is they have Jello salad. What is that?
What the fuck is a Jello salad?
They just have stuff that is like a salad, pink salad. Like they have like these insane salads that are like mayonnaise and
yeah, they call like every kind of combination of ingredients a salad.
Yeah.
I've seen some interesting salads from you guys.
You have back pudding. Yeah, we have Jello salad. Jello salad, I don't understand. This was back when the 1950s housewives, they were like they were just putting anything in Jello, basically. I think back in the 50s. They're putting like things they shouldn't have been doing in Jello.
But Yorkshire puddings, how would you describe a Yorkshire pudding?
So basically, it's like a puff pastry.
Is it a puff pastry?
Oh, well, it's kind of a bit thicker than a puff pastry.
Isn't it like pancake batter, but not sweet?
It's kind of like, yeah, it's pancake batter with maybe like some, I don't know, baking soda in it, or like bicarbonate of soda in it or something.
Something to make it fluff up.
To make it fluff up, self-raising flour. It's very tasty. It's just very like, it's very Moorish. It's very hearty. You put gravy in it, and you put like everything else. I remember, I think at Christmas markets in the UK, they have like Yorkshire pudding wraps.
Oh.
Yorkshire pudding wrap.
The best part of a Yorkshire pudding is you've poured all your gravy on it, and you've still got like a little bowl of gravy inside your Yorkshire pudding. So when you run out of gravy on your plate, you just tip the Yorkshire pudding over and you've got extra gravy. So good.
So good. Extra gravy.
Yorkshire pudding's an S tier for me.
Somebody just called me, no, you maniac. Jello salad is just Jello with fruit in it and whipped cream.
Okay. Tell the Americans that.
Okay. Tell the Americans that, please, because some of them have like a very different idea. It differs from state to state.
I mean, we have something very similar on this list that I'm seeing, so you might want to talk about that next.
Oh, you mean the strawberry trifle?
I mean the trifle that is sitting there, the custard and jelly and cream that is sitting right there.
Yeah, I would span all of that. I would eat that in one sitting.
Ew, no.
I like them. It's a light pudding. What do you mean?
jelly and like custard and cream. That's like solid C tier for me. It looks nice, but
C tier? How do we come to an agreement on this?
I don't think we will come to an agreement. I think our lists are just gonna differ.
Okay, our lists are just gonna differ. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm putting tier. It's not my favorite pudding, but I do enjoy it. Mainly because I just really like custard, and my name is Custard, so I have to like custard.
True.
Yeah,
you have to like it, yeah. But
yeah.
I guess essentially what we call a trifle, the Americans call a Jello salad.
Yeah, that's right. Because I remember there was an episode of Friends, and Monica tasked Rachel with this task. It was like, can you please make the trifle for Thanksgiving dinner? And then Rachel was like, okay, Monica. And I think Rachel ended up making like half a strawberry trifle and half like mincemeat with peas and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And she got it completely wrong. And I remember whenever I think of a trifle, I think of that.
Ew, that sounds awful.
Yeah, and I remember Monica she crashed out that episode. She crashed out. She was like, you, because she's a little bit of a control freak, right? You ruined, it's just like...
ruined Christmas.
You ruined Thanksgiving. But, oh yeah, the Thanksgiving dinner is very, like, similar to Christmas dinner. How do you handle it? That's a lot of vegetables and turkey in one go.
I mean, the same way we handle Christmas dinner, right? We pass out and then have it the next day.
True. But Americans, I will give you this, you do have mac and cheese for Thanksgiving.
That is a Thanksgiving thing, isn't it? Yeah, I like the mac and cheese when it's done right. I mean, I don't like the boxed mac and cheese. I think the boxed stuff is actually like disgusting. But like when it's proper homemade mac and cheese and the cheese got like a nice crust on the top. Oh.
Yeah, and it's got like I know breadcrumbs on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love mac and cheese. I wish we need to introduce mac and cheese into the Christmas UK dinner environment.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Next.
Is it me or is it you?
It's me. It's you. Because we did the strawberry.
Whoa. Then it's me?
Yes.
Okay. How about Terry's chocolate orange?
Oh, that's an S tier.
Easy S tier. Chocolate orange flavored stuff is absolute peak.
Absolute S tier. I would always get it in the stocking. It would be the best part of my stocking is just seeing, you know what we're seeing right now, Bungie? A lot of orange and beige on the S tier.
It's very orange and beige on there, yeah. And I think it's only going to get worse, honestly.
These things are, yes, absolutely. Somebody just said in my chat, those things are great.
I highly recommend if you if you ever have an opportunity to have a Terry's chocolate orange, you should absolutely try one because it will change your life.
Yes. Because it will change your life because not only is it delicious, the chocolate orange flavor, but also it's in a wonderful shape.
It's so much fun to eat. It's like in the shape of an orange. It's a sphere like an orange, and then you can see in the picture it's like segmented. So what you have to do is you have to whack it on the table to separate all the pieces.
Yeah, it's very satisfying, especially if you put it in the fridge for a little bit, and it's a little bit, you know. Yeah. It's wonderful.
Do you remember the adverts who were like, it's not Terry's, it's mine?
Yeah, it's not Terry's, it's mine.
And don't just tap it, whack it.
Tap it, whack it. I think there was one year when I ate my siblings' Cherry's chocolate orange, and they got so mad at me.
Damn.
They got so mad at me. I was like, they were like, rhubarb, did you eat the Terry's chocolate orange? And the, hard cut to me with chocolate all around my mouth.
No.
No, eh?
That would absolutely, I can see that. There's absolutely something you would do.
Yeah, it's just like, no, I it's just, I'm just, I gotta go.
Terries are popular in the US. You have terries in the US? I thought it was a very British thing. Terry's chocolate orange. I didn't think you had it in the US.
Oh, apparently they do. They know about Terry's chocolate
They
orange.
know?
Yeah, they know about it. They know.
They know.
I think Americans might also know about Cadbury's as well. I like how we're talking about them like they're like an alien race or something. It's like the Americans.
The Americans.
The Americans. They might also know about Cadbury's too.
Well, the Cadbury's that they have in America is very different to the Cadbury's in the UK.
True, it's true. That chocolate is very different to the UK.
It's very different.
It's very different. Our chocolate, I think our chocolate's the best chocolate.
Oh, it's so good. Have you been to Cadbury World?
I really wanted to go because I used to think it was like Willy Wonka.
It kind of is.
I never got to go as a child because I think my parents were just like, we're not taking you to there.
Oh, man. When you come back, let's go to Cadbury World together.
Yeah, let's go to Cadbury World.
We'll go on a globie field trip to Cadbury World because you get like free chocolate and stuff.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
It really was like Willy Wonka. It's kind of like part history, like lesson, part, funny pop culture. Like they showed like the ads from like previous Cadbury's ads.
The gorilla.
Yeah, and part Willy Wonka. You get like a bunch of free chocolate, and then you could go to the shop and you could get, the misshapen like factory offcuts that are like not good enough to be sold as like chocolate. So they bag them all up, and you can just buy like for really cheap the factory defect chocolate.
The bits basically.
The bits the bits that aren't good enough to sell on their own.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. The bits. So good. Let's definitely go to Cadbury's World.
Let's go.
Let's definitely not try to fall into the chocolate river because I'm 100% sure they have that.
Oh yeah,
those kids were ticked off in that movie.
They really were. It was kind of traumatic when you think about it.
Yeah, and then and then Willy Wonka, sometimes he would be scary. He would be like, "You have the fizzy lifting drinks."
Yeah, he was really mad, like really scary mad.
I'm sorry. Wait. Oh, is it my turn now?
Yeah, I did the Terry's chocolate orange.
Okay, so I guess like to get it out of the way and have a discussion about it, I guess we gotta talk about turkey meat.
Okay, let's talk the turkey.
Well, the thing is just like, so the turkey is meant to be the centerpiece of the Christmas dinner, of course. But it is dry, flavorless, and it's not good. It's not good.
Quite dry. I think the only good turkey I've ever had was at like a fancy restaurant. And obviously, they marinate it for like 7 years before serving it to you. And like you get like a tiny piece.
You get like a tiny piece, and it's just like, it's very dry turkey meat. Even though it's good for you, I know.
I would put it in C tier for me. Like it's edible.
It's edible, but it's just so overrated.
Yes, I agree.
It's so overrated, and I don't understand. Yeah, somebody in my chat just said, I don't understand why chicken isn't like on the menu.
I mean, sometimes we have chicken. We switch it up.
You switch it up. I think my sister, she's like my older sister, she's kind of like the bridezilla of Christmas.
Oh.
She has to have everything traditional, everything perfect. No wonder my mum gets stressed.
It runs in the family, does it?
Runs in the family. I'm compared to like my brother, he's even more greedy than I am. He will, if you don't keep an eye on your Terry's chocolate orange, he will eat it. And my mum is like, oh, your sister, she's gonna freak it.
Oh, she's gonna freaking freak.
Oh, she's gonna freaking freak it. But yeah, turkey's very dry. It's definitely not my favorite kind of meat. I always end up just eating the skin.
Yeah, the skin is usually like quite good because it's had all the seasoning on it, and like it goes a little bit crispy.
a little bit crispy. It's a little bit like moist on the bottom as well. There's
Yeah.
different textures. Well, if you have like the turkey that is like, you know, cut it and it's just like, oh wow, I love chalk.
Chalk.
Yeah, chalk. So we'll get that out of the way. Turkey, meat, not very. No,
I
no,
did
no,
it
no.
in C tier because, like, I would still eat it. It's just not my favorite.
I have to douse it in a gravy.
Yeah, like absolutely just destroy it with gravy.
And it's like it's not even like turkey anymore. It's just
Yeah,
like gravy.
it's just gravy at that point. Yeah. What did you put it in?
I put it in C tier as
Yeah.
well. I was even thinking about D tier, but you know what? It's the centerpiece. I gotta give it. It's just dessert.
Yeah.
It is the centerpiece, so I put it in C tier.
That is true. Then, continuing on the trend of Christmas meats, how do we feel about the gammon, the ham?
The thing is, I don't know about the gammon that much because, as I said, we weren't allowed any other meat. We weren't allowed any other meat. So I don't know about gammon. The only gammon I've ever had was at Toby Carvery's.
How was it at Toby's?
Delicious. Delicious. I thought it was yummy. I thought honey gammon.
Yep.
Yum yum yum.
Oh,
It's
honey
tasty.
roasted ham. Yeah, it goes S tier for me.
Yeah, honey too. I'll put it in A tier because I don't have that much experience with the gammon. But I will say it is a good piece of meat, and I wish we would have it instead of turkey.
Yeah, probably out of all the Christmas meats, I would probably... Thing is, like, beef can also be very hit or miss. If you don't do beef right, it'll be, like, way too chewy. So, like, in that sense, I feel like the gammon ranks the highest. I used to really like lamb, but I don't really like lamb anymore. You're
not a fan of lamb?
Not anymore. I used to really like it, but not anymore. And
no,
then
I think that's very dry as well.
I think I've had... Of course I've had duck before, but not for Christmas.
That's very.
I can't remember if I've had goose or not. I don't think I have.
Goose?
I don't think I've ever had a goose before.
I don't think I've ever had goose. I think I've had like some kind of duck, like mashed up French meat. Oh, a pate. That's what it's called. A pate.
Ah, yeah, the pate. I mean, do you not get like the crispy duck when you go to the Chinese?
I do sometimes get the crispy duck. That is very good. They know how to crispy up that duck. The Chinese, they do. Yes, yes. But yeah, my at Toby Carvery's they usually have the gammon, the beef. The beef is usually pretty good at Toby Carvery's. Roast beef is good. I like roast beef. Roast beef and is very good. It's served cold.
Oh.
I've had a roast beef rice bowl before, and it's absolutely delicious.
That sounds nice, actually. Yes, please.
Yeah, yes, please. Yes, please. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna have for my Christmas dinner here in Japan. Apparently, obviously, you gotta have.
You can have KFC. Have you pre-ordered your KFC?
I was too late. I was too late.
No, it sold out too quickly.
Sold out too quickly because in the Japanese KFC, I wanted it with the cake. I wanted the cake. And it seems like the party pack with the KFC and the cake and the biscuits, which is like the savory scones that you have in America. It's all sold out, so I can't have it.
No.
So I'll just have to think of something else. Maybe I'll buy a separate cake or something and eat it.
I would be interested to see you try and recreate a full, like, British roast dinner.
So I have a microwave oven, but it's not like, it's like a normal microwave, and I have a fish, like, you know, in Japanese
like the little
kitchens,
fish grill.
I just like one slice at a time.
Yeah, I think you could do most everything. You might have trouble with the roast potatoes and the meat.
That is true. I think you'd have to buy it. Or maybe I could arrange a Japanese style. Japanese style with the potato being like sweet potato. And maybe the stuff, maybe just leave out the, don't have to think about stuffing anymore. I'm not in that country. I don't have to think about it anymore. And maybe some stewed vegetables, like in a hot pot or something.
Oh yeah, you could do hot pot for Christmas.
Yeah. I could do hot pot for Christmas.
I wonder if you could make a Yorkshire pudding in the microwave.
I wonder. I'll have to go scour. Maybe that will be my task for today when I goes out later. Is I'll try Yorkshire puddings. I'll let you know what occurs on Christmas Day and what I decide to do.
Yeah, let me know because I'm dead curious what you're gonna have for Christmas.
Yeah, what I'm gonna have for Christmas. Okay, wait, whose turn is it?
It's your turn now.
My turn now. Okay. Ooh, wait, what is this thing in the brown dish? Is that not cheesy cauliflower?
That's cauliflower cheese, yeah.
Yum!
Gross.
Yummy! Gross!
Disgusting.
What the heck? What's wrong with you? It's cheese.
No.
It's just cheese.
The cheese does not mask the taste of cauliflower. Cauliflower tastes like farts. It's disgusting.
Holy moly! Cauliflower fans found dead. Holy moly! I like cauliflower. I'm a rabbit, so I do like vegetables. Maybe
True.
this is the difference between me being a herbivore, you being a carnivore.
Mm.
If they had a bowl of kibble on here, you'd be like,
Yeah, I'd scram that.
yeah. Yeah, I really like cheesy cauliflower, so that's going in D for you.
Yeah, that's a solid D for me. I think it's gross.
What a upset. It's
Where
going in
are
A.
you putting it?
I put it in A.
Oh damn, you really like cauliflower cheese.
I really like cheese.
That's fair. Listen, if it was just cheese without the cauliflower, of course that would be S tier for me.
If it was just like a baked dish of cheese.
Mm-hmm. I tell you, one of my favorite starters to have for Christmas is baked camembert with fresh bread. Oh,
Oh, wow.
I love baked camembert for starters at Christmas. It's so good.
That's pretty fancy.
It's
Okay,
very
I'll have that
good.
one day. But my parents, they would always drive me to France, and they'd always buy camembert from the supermarket, supermarché. But the thing is, being in a hot car with a camembert, it's a notoriously stinky cheese. It's not good. It's not good. Traumatic memories.
It is a little
Why would
bit
you
stinky, yeah, but when you bake it, it's super good. It's all gooey in the middle, and you just dip the bread into it. It's kind of like a fondue, yeah.
That sounds very good.
It's so
Yeah, I
good.
love fondue. Fondue is quite Christmassy to me. It's quite sweet. It's a sweet
Yes,
thing.
it's very Christmassy, I feel.
There are some countries that I just automatically assume that it's Christmas every day there. So that is Switzerland.
Yeah, that's
And,
true. It's true. It's Christmas every day in Switzerland.
Switzerland. Finland, of course.
Finland,
'cause
of
that's where-
course, yeah, because they have Lapland. You know, every day is Christmas up there.
Have Lapland there. Austria is also one. I don't know why. I think it's because of the Austrian-German market.
The German Christmas markets, yeah, they are so good at Christmas markets in Germany and Austria.
Yeah.
I love a
remember
German
when,
Christmas market.
A German Christmas market is good. I think there's Christmas markets in Japan. I have no idea what they're like though, but I should go visit one.
You should. I want to know what it's like.
You know what it's like. Do they have overpriced beer as well? Do they have what's the other thing that they usually have that is overpriced? Overpriced just food? Big long sausage?
Yeah, big pretzels,
Big pretzels.
glühwein.
There was one time, I think we were all hanging out, me, you, and Kiri, and I remember...
We did all go to
kept
Christmas
going-
market together, didn't we? I was trying to think.
Yeah,
Did you come with
yeah.
us? Yeah.
I think I was there.
Yeah, you did come.
Yeah, I did come. I remember Kiri kept going on about the long sausage. She kept calling it like the long glizzy.
It
And
was
I
like
was
a foot-long glizzy or something.
stop! I was like, stop!
The meter-long glizzy.
Yeah, and I think she didn't know what she was really saying. So both of us were like, stop! Shut up, Kiri!
I remember because she kept talking about her massive sausage.
She kept talking about the massive sausage, and we were just like,
Thing is,
talking about
I have had it before, and it's not even good. Like, the novelty is just the fact that it's
Oh.
long. It doesn't even taste good. It's really dry.
It's very dry.
It's not
very
good.
Yeah. A lot of the time, the Christmas market food is it's overpriced.
Oh god,
my
Rhubarb, you've disappeared.
Oh my god, you've disappeared as well.
Come back.
No, you come back. Wait, have we disconnected?
I'm hosting. You have to join on me.
Oh, I'm coming back. Oh my god,
Sorry, I Thanos snapped Rhubarb. It's okay. She's
Oh,
just gone to the bathroom. She'll be back.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's the Steam servers. They're updating.
No, not right now.
No.
Are you serious? Right now they're updating?
Yeah, right now.
God damn it.
Oh.
Okay, should we use our little globie Christmas pictures instead?
Where is it? Wait.
Good question.
Oh, I found them.
Oh, did you find them? Can I have the link?
Wait, let me send it to you. I can't believe that we just got Thanos snapped. The Christmas spirit. The up here. Oh, there's mine. There's mine. There's yours.
Gimme.
Oh, I'll send you the Earl.
Thank you.
There you go.
Hey! Alright, I need yours though.
There's mine. I can't believe they would do this to us on our special Christmas stream.
That's weird. Like, don't they usually do Steam server updates on the Tuesday?
I thought that as well. Maybe somebody forgot to press the button yesterday.
Maybe
because this happened to me. It's happened to me before. The server update while I'm streaming with like 3 other people. I'm pretty sure it was like during like a Euro Truck multiplayer stream.
Oh no, that's like the worst thing.
Yeah, so I was just like, what the hell, guys? Why would you do this to me?
Look at this cute rhubarb right here, guys.
Look at this
so cute.
There
she
we
is.
go. There she is. Now we just gotta wait for it to come back. There we go.
She's got a big old head. Yeah, what were we talking about?
I forgot. Oh yeah, the Christmas glizzies. We're talking about
yes, Christmas market. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Christmas market.
I did have an amazing currywurst though at the Christmas market. I love currywurst.
Oh, a currywurst is pretty good.
Yeah.
Currywurst is good.
Currywurst is banging.
Yeah, I like those. I feel like you can't really mess that up. It's just like kind of like Frankfurter meat and curry sauce. It's just always going to be good. You can't really mess that up, can you? Having a currywurst, I paid £18 for it. A curry sauce, £18 currywurst. I've got my £10 beer that I waited 15 minutes for.
Yeah. Yep. And like they take like a deposit for the glass, and if you don't bring it back, then you just don't get your money back for the glass.
You just don't get it back. It's like, well, the classic British experience. Just like some bits are just a bit shit.
I have so many glasses that I've nicked from Christmas markets because I don't take them back because they're like a nice souvenir.
Yeah, I have a Birmingham one somewhere at home. Back in the UK, I've got like a London one, got a Manchester one. What's the other thing? Oh, they usually have entertainment as well at the Christmas market.
Yes, like carol singers and music and stuff.
Some kind of karaoke tier man is on stage.
Santa is there.
Santa is there singing. I think that usually is what happens, isn't it? The Christmas market. I'll have to go to one in Japan. I'm sure they'll have very tasty food, and maybe for cheap as well.
Yes,
but,
I want to see.
Yeah, I'll make sure to go. Anyways.
Ooh,
which one are we on now?
It's your turn now.
It's my turn. Okay. Peas.
I'm in 2 minds about peas. I don't like peas that are like this picture here, but if they're like peas still in the pod, then I really like them.
Wait, what the hell?
So I think VTubers for me.
You like peas in the pod?
Yeah. Well, if they're still in the pod, they just like taste fresher than like, you know, bag of frozen peas.
Oh my god, you're treating it like an edamame bean.
I think it's more fun to pop them out and eat them.
I think I really like peas in a kind of like filler kind of way. Like if you douse butter on them, it's just like butter flavor. As you can probably tell everyone that I'm a big fan of butter.
Peas with butter, hot cross buns and butter.
I'm gonna put it in B or C.
It's B for me, cause
yeah,
it depends on the pea.
It depends on the pea. You can't have like frozen peas. Is kind of like
that's like so lame.
Yeah.
Even like some like tinned peas can be a bit hit or miss. So I like prefer I prefer fresh peas. I like peas that are fresh.
Oh my god, Bungie is like have you handcrafted the peas today?
I like my artisanal peas.
Artisan peas. Yep. Have you handcrafted and popped them out of the there's only like 3 peas in a pod.
Yeah, you get like a load of pods, and you can eat the pod as well.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of fiber.
That's a lot of fiber right there.
A lot of fiber in there.
So we can agree that the peas they're not necessarily a crowd pleaser, but everybody is happy that they're there. It's kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
One thing that I'm sad is not on this tier list is the fact that there's no broccoli here. That is S tier. I think broccoli is the best vegetable. It is so good. And it's so funny that I'm saying that because when I was a child, I absolutely detested broccoli with every fiber of my being. And now I absolutely adore it.
Goodness, your frontal lobe has been fully developed.
Yeah, like full 180. I love broccoli.
Like full 180 on the broccoli. Well, I also enjoy a broccoli. I mean, I used to like them. I think I was like I didn't think too much about them when I was younger. I did like the fact that they look like little trees, and that's what I like.
Yeah, my mom used to call them baby trees.
Baby trees. Tender stem broccoli is very good, very tasty.
I love a tender stem, yeah.
Tender stem is very good and very tasty. What is the other one? There's like other broccolis as well that you can have. I just like that they absorb a lot of like flavor, you know?
Yeah. And they taste awesome with garlic. You like cook them up with garlic. You can roast them. But thing is, I don't like it when broccoli is overcooked, and broccoli is very easy to overcook. I like it when it's basically raw. Like, literally, heat it up for 5 minutes and I'll eat it.
My god!
I like it al dente.
Oh my god, Grandma likes it al dente.
I like it al dente.
She likes it feeling like a little bit, you can taste a bit of the ground or something with the broccoli.
I like it when it has some snap on my teeth, you know? I feel the same way about carrots as well. I don't like them when they're overcooked and just like mush, vegetable mush.
Well, you're talking to the wrong person because I just like carrots anytime.
Yeah, that's true. You are a rabbit.
I am a rabbit after all. I like carrots. I like nibbling on a carrot baton for sure.
Where would you put carrots then? Because carrots are on here. I'd put them in A tier, honestly. I love carrots.
I like carrots. They have a very nice flavor at Christmas. It goes well with the other stuff.
Yeah. Carrots are good. But I used to be very picky about carrots. When I was a kid, I would always ask for them raw. Like, I did not like to cook carrots at all. But now I'm chill with any kind of carrot.
You've overcome it.
I've overcome my pickiness for carrots and broccoli, and now I really like them.
Yeah, I really like, obviously, other carrot flavored things. Carrot cake as well. I like carrot cake a lot.
Oh, I love a carrot cake.
Carrot cake.
Carrot cake's my favorite cake, easily. Hands down. Hands down.
So what else have we got here? We got, we should put carrots. I'm gonna put them in S tier as well. Carrots in
I put them in A tier. Like, they're not like, you know, S tier level, but they are very good.
I think I'd get my ears surgically removed from me and my tail if I didn't put them in S tier.
That's true, yeah. You would have to denounce your rabbit shit.
Rabbitism, yes.
Yeah.
My rabbitism.
You would, instead of rhubarb and custard, you would just be Barbara.
Barbara's here.
Oh, here's Barbara.
Here's Barbara. Oh,
just a human.
Just a human girl. Just a human girl with an inflated sense of superiority.
Why is there a human in globie? Get out.
There should be just a random human and globie.
Should we just get like, if we get a next gen, we just have one person who's just like a dude,
A just normal guy.
just like an office worker.
Yeah, I mean, Niji, Sanji, JP have that as well. I think we
That's
should
true.
have
I
that
like,
too.
honestly, I'm a big fan of the VTubers that are just like normal, like dudes, just like normal, like office lady, normal, like depressed,
Yeah, me too.
like salary man.
It's like a normal salary man, a normal guy, a normal
Mark
lady.
from accounting, Dave
Mark
the
from
human bloke. Yep.
Dave the human bloke.
I think that
And
would
they would
really spice Globie up, is if we just had like just a guy.
Dave. What's another Clive from the copying shop?
Because it's Susan from the mailroom.
Yeah, Susan from the mailroom. Karen from HR. We should have that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we should definitely have that. Wait, is it? It's your turn now, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
We kind of both looked at carrots together and then discussed them.
Then the carrot's cousin, the parsnip. I
Parsnip.
don't like parsnips at all.
I think I don't like parsnips either. I feel like I've come around to them recently. I think my mum has a special way of cooking them so they're not so
Ooh.
disgusting.
Okay, okay.
So I'm gonna put it in C tier. I think it's because they have like the honey on top or something, like a little bit.
Oh,
sweet,
you
bit
have like a
sweet.
little honeyed parsnip. That does
Yeah,
sound
honeyed
nice, but I've never had a good parsnip, so I've put it in D
No.
tier.
Oh, this is the weak carrot. It's yellow. It doesn't even have like full orange.
Yeah,
like,
it just
color.
looks sad and like.
It looks like a dying Victorian child version of a carrot.
It's a sick Victorian child version of a carrot.
Yeah, it's just a Victorian child version of a carrot. It's lying in bed. It's all wan and
It's like
pale.
coughing occasionally. Yep, you're right. I agree.
Parsnips or carrots with farmers with poor soil. Jesus, oh, the farmers don't even
Oof.
get. Oof.
No
It's
rest
true.
for
It's true.
farmers.
We do have a lot of starchy vegetables in the UK.
We do.
I used to have a friend in the UK who was Chinese, and she would always complain like the UK has bad vegetables. And I was like, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's kind of true, yeah.
We only really have ground stuff like carrots.
We got like root
Onion.
vegetables, yeah,
Yeah.
like Brussels
that's just-
sprouts.
That's what she said. A lot of root vegetables. Where's your other kind of vegetables? I was like, I don't know.
Well, because it's so cold, all our vegetables have to grow in the ground because, like, if they grow on trees, then they just die. That has to be insulated by the soil.
The soil, they have to be. Yeah, it's like. Oh, yeah. Are you guys getting the frost over there? Frosty mornings?
It's currently torrential rain and gale force winds, actually.
Lovely.
Yeah, very nice. Very
Lovely.
nice. The day I
Very
moved
nice.
into my new airship, I have like skylights in it, but like the skylights have these vents. And
Yeah.
you know, you have to close the vents in order for like the wind to not come through the skylight. But the tool that you use to close the vent is broken. So I moved into the airship. I let them know, hey, the tool to close the vents is broken. I cannot close the vents, and it is a gale force storm all weekend. The wind is blowing through through the room.
There is a storm centralized in Bungie's new airship
Literally,
right now.
like it was so bad at one point that like the blinds, like it looked like the blinds were gonna fall off because they were getting blown that hard.
Dude, like there were just like random pieces of paper flying everywhere.
It was really bad. Anyway, they fixed the vents now, so the wind is not blowing through my house, but
You won't have like a wind tunnel in your own apartment.
yeah,
you know,
now
like,
I can actually, you know, conserve heat in my own place.
your own place. It's just like
It was pretty bad, but yeah, even today, like, it was super windy and it was like torrential downpour earlier, so yeah, it's not great.
Oh, that is a shame. Wait, let me check what the weather is. If the weather is also similar, where
Christmas, everyone. Welcome to the British Christmas.
Do you think there'll be a white Christmas this year in the UK?
We never have a white Christmas ever.
I think there was one year we had a white Christmas, and it was like the year when there was a lot of snow. There was a lot of snow. Do you remember that year? It was a long time ago. Maybe we were babies or children. A long time ago when we were children.
I don't know.
And I think there was a year where there was a white Christmas, but then again, I am from somewhere with a very high altitude.
That's true.
So
yeah.
So we just get like snow whenever it's just a little bit frosty, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like yeah, torrential rain, maybe a bit moist, grey.
Very grey, very wet and rainy. Yeah. Horrible. I've never had a white Christmas in the UK. It's always like we usually get like a snowstorm in like March. We get like a really bad snowstorm like really late into like the start of the year. And we get like some kind of crazy snowstorm that's blown over, and we get like 2 feet of snow in March.
Yeah.
It's been like that for the past few years, hasn't it? Like every like March or so, we get some kind of crazy snowstorm.
Well, what I like to think about it is like the world or the person that controls weather is like suddenly remembers, oh yeah, snow.
Oh yeah, snow exists.
Yeah, snow exists, and they haven't had it this year. So to keep their minds off climate change, let's just like put it all in March or something.
Yeah, let's just stick it in March.
And snow, but the snow. I remember I went to Canada last year for New Year's. And the snow there isn't crazy. It's crazy, just doesn't go away.
It's just forever snow. So you had a white Christmas.
I basically had a white Christmas time. Yeah.
That sounds nice.
But yes, the snow in the UK, and it just stops everything. Everything stops.
Yeah, everything stops. The train, like if there is even a single snowflake on the track, the entire train system goes down.
Oh, for where I'm from, it's saying snow and rain.
Ooh, you're getting a nice sleet.
A sleet. The worst weather conceived.
Sleet is actually disgusting.
It's horrible. It's horrible. Yes, that's what's happening right now. The weather forecast.
Great. Sounds great.
Yeah, but there was a time where there was a white Christmas, and I'm sure it was all over the UK as well. So I'll try and find the exact year and send it to you.
It was probably like 1926.
Oh yes, 1901.
Or maybe it was like the 1700s before the Industrial Revolution.
The Industrial Revolution. Oh my goodness.
Before we started pumping fossil fuels into the air, we might have had a normal Christmas.
A normal Christmas, and it lasted, and we had normal seasons and everything. I think here in Japan, it's still it's dry every day. It's dry every day. We don't really get rain in this season. Wait, what is the weather like gonna be like today? I think it's gonna be like probably cloudy but dry.
Oh, well, enjoy your normal day.
I will enjoy my normal day very much. Yeah,
just a normal ass Christmas.
It's a normal ass day for me. But I like seeing all the Christmas like they love Christmas here, but as soon as it's New Year's, they're gonna change it to New Year's.
Oh yeah, they go mental for New Year's as well, don't they?
Yeah. All good stuffs. Oh yeah, it's gonna... Wait, apparently it's gonna snow a little bit. Watch this space. Watch this space.
Watch this space. Bob is gonna have snow, Christmas market. She's gonna make her own roast dinner in her little Japanese apartment.
My tiny shoebox apartment. Yes, I'm gonna make a roast dinner. I'm gonna sit by myself and eat it. Yep. And have a cake as well.
So sad.
So sad. It's okay. I'll put something on the telly. Maybe I'll put on one of Yu's streams so I can pretend that everybody is here. Wait. So whose turn is it?
It's your turn, I believe.
Oh yeah, because you choose parsnips.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna choose the sweeties.
Oh, they're roses, aren't they? These ones, or are they Quality Street?
I think like Quality Street. It looks like the tinfoil, kind of like the cellophane.
Oh yeah, I see the purple one. Yeah.
The adored purple one.
The big purple one. The one that everybody always eats. As soon as you open the box, the purple ones are gone.
Yeah. Yep. I think for this, it's gotta be. It's fun. It's a crowd pleaser. It's gotta go in S tier for me.
For me, it's an A tier only because not all of the sweets in the Quality Street or the roses or whatever box of assorted chocolates you choose are not always good. You get some in there that are like really, really good, but they always throw in a bloody coconut one and it's dry and horrible.
Dry and horrible, just like the in Cadbury's Heroes. They have the Bounty.
The Bounty, yeah.
The Bounty. There's always one strange family member that absolutely loves bounties.
The person who is tasked with eating all the bounties. And like same when you get like a box of chocolates, it's like all the dark chocolates are left and you always get one person who absolutely dies for dark chocolate.
Yeah, no, that's just my family. I hate it. I hate it. That's just like my family. So like everybody, my family, they're kind of like an almond family. I'm the only person that's not an almond person. Do you know what that means?
Yes, I know what an almond family is.
Yeah, almond family. Like we're an ingredients household. There is just like 90% cocoa, dark chocolate always in like my parents are so health obsessed to the point where they just should let loose and enjoy some milk chocolate.
I like the toffee penny in there. I think that the
toffee penny, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any fillings that are at risk of being pulled out, so I like a toffee.
Yes, that is very true. That's very true.
And of course the purple ones. The green triangles I feel are overrated. I think a lot of people love the green triangles, but I think that they're just kind of boring.
What? Green triangle?
The green triangle I think is just solid chocolate, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's fine. That is like,
it's fine, yeah, but when you've got so many like different like interesting options, why would you settle for just a triangle of chocolate?
So true. Why would you settle for just that?
Yeah, why would you settle when you can have a big purple one, which is what is it, like caramel and a nut?
Oh wait, let me look it up. The content of the purple penny.
The big purple one.
The big purple one. Purple Quality Street. And everybody loves it. Oh yes, it's caramel. It's caramel. It's just a crowd pleaser. Everybody loves the purple one. Everybody loves the caramel.
Yep.
They should one year somebody should just like change all the wrappers or something so everyone can have a nasty surprise.
That's so mean.
A party or something. It's like ho ho ho. The mischievous Quality Street party game. So yeah,
I used to really like Revels. Do you remember Revels? Revels was just like a bag of chocolate covered like just stuff.
Yeah, just stuff. I remember that. I remember Revels.
And I
remember that.
used to eat so much Revels that I got really good at guessing which ones were the chocolate covered raisins, and I would avoid them.
Yes. You guess because of the shape.
Yeah, you can guess because of the shape.
Because of the grooves and stuff in there, it's just like, I think this might be a raisin.
I think this looks like a raisin, and then you could like carefully take a bite and like bite the chocolate off of it and take a look.
A very like small little, yeah, very small little tiny bite of that. But yeah, the sweeties, they're in S tier for me, A tier for you because of the lack of they're not all good. Some of them are good. They're not all good.
Yeah, they're not all good.
I just enjoy seeing a tin of chocolate out on the table.
Yeah, I feel like Christmas is the time. You know, you just have like a box of chocolates or a big thing of like Fox's biscuits.
Yeah, Fox's biscuits.
Fox's
and also
biscuits.
You know, I don't know if you know this about me, and this might make or break our friendship.
Oh, okay.
I'm a very big fan of Twiglets.
I don't think I've ever given Twiglets the time of day.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, how could you be? I thought I knew you. You think you know a person, and then they break out the mini Twiglets with the Christmas mini Twiglets. I've sent myself into Twiglet-esque comas before.
Oh my god! Oh, do you remember the chocolate fingers?
Yeah, that is also coma-inducing. If you have too many at once, it's like, oh, I suddenly feel.
Someone would always get chocolate fingers for Christmas, and you would just like they would get eaten in 5 seconds flat.
You look away for 1 minute, and it's just like
and they're all gone. Yeah.
An empty black plastic tray. It's just like I didn't even have one.
And the after eights as well.
Oh, after eights. Do you remember it was kind of like a Pringle shape, but it was chocolate. And it was like they had little biscuit bits in them.
Oh!
And they kind of snap.
What are they called? Snaps.
Snaps. I miss them so much. They were so tasty.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't know what they were called.
Because that also had a chocolate orange flavor as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so good, so delicious.
All right.
So delicious.
You did the sweeties.
The sweeties.
I will do the Brussels sprout. D tier. Easy. I would put that in F tier.
I agree.
I would like put it on the lowest of the low, and I despise them and I hate them. And Mama Barkswell thinks she's so funny. She always hides a single Brussels sprout on my plate, thinking that I might accidentally eat it. I never do. I always find it and I take it and I put it on her plate.
Put it on her plate instead?
Yeah, Mama Bugs will try to like think she's sneaky, can trick me into eating a Brussels sprout. Nuh-uh. Nice try.
Nice try. Nice try. I'm the smart. I'm the smart here. I know you put a this is like when they hide medication into like dog treats and stuff, like a piece of cheese. That's what she's trying to do. Is like so.
Yeah, she was trying to hide the pills in the cheese.
Yeah, in the cheese, and she was trying to be like, have this delicious. I filled up this Yorkshire pudding with lots of different treats. Bungie, would you like to say? It's like, yes, please. Wait a second. What's that circular green thing in the Yorkshire pudding? Try.
Yeah,
nice
I give her the side eye. I never fall for it. I have never and will never eat a sprout. They are gross and they smell like farts.
You smell like farts. They do smell. Somebody said awful opinion. Come on.
Okay, sprout enjoyer.
Yes, sprout enjoys in chat.
Everyone point and laugh at the sprout enjoyer.
Yeah, there's Brussels sprouts. I mean, in a weird way, I kind of feel sorry for them because they're always hated. But it's the first time that I saw somebody in chat saying they're the Brussels sprout lover.
That's crazy. And also, I think that they're lying. I don't think there's anybody on this planet who genuinely enjoys Brussels sprouts. I think that they just say that they do because they want to be different.
They want to be the coolest kid in school.
Mm-hmm.
I think Americans might cook them in a different way. So maybe they like deep fry them or something and then eat them. I don't know.
I've heard that some people have them with bacon.
Yeah, it's like a bacon. I think that is what my mum has started doing. Is she started doing like the Brussels sprouts with like bacon bits and stuff, which is like a little bit, a little bit more enjoyable. But I feel like I just pick out the bacon bits, and bacon beats. Bacon beats. Roast them with bacon. Maybe they just end up tasting like bacon then, and we just have them boiled.
I feel like bacon is just... It can only save so much. I don't think even bacon is powerful enough to save a sprout.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Do you remember in the early 2000s when everyone was obsessed with bacon-flavored things?
Well, that was Epic Meal Time. That was Epic Meal Man. He was doing that.
Yeah, and like they made like bacon-flavored toothpaste and stuff.
everybody had like was into quirky mustaches.
Yeah.
Bacon, quirky mustaches, bacon on top of bacon on top of bacon. I remember I used to watch like Epic Meal Man's videos and be like, wow, Canadians, they love bacon.
I mean,
Wow.
bacon is great, but like there was a point in the early 2000s where it was too far.
It was just too far. It was just too far. It was, I think it might have been a 2010s thing. I'm not sure. But I do remember this trend. I do remember.
Yeah.
I think the early 2000s was turkey twizzlers for us. And they took them away.
Oh!
They took them away.
They took away my turkey twizzlers. They were the best.
They were the best. Yes, I feel like the bacon stuff was like early YouTube.
I've talked about this before, but like we were there for the great Jamie Oliver school dinner apocalypse.
It was really strange.
We knew like how it was before Jamie Oliver came along. And like
I don't think it's ever changed. I don't think that people have really I don't think schools have actually recovered from it. Not like I know. I don't really talk to a lot of British school children, but
like I remember like if there was hot lunches at schools, there was chips every day. And you could have chips every single day. And then Jamie Oliver came along and they changed it so you could only have hand-cut chips on Friday and they were unsalted. And
unsalted.
In my secondary school, they used to let the ice cream man come onto the school grounds and all the kids would like buy ice creams from the ice cream man, and then they banned the ice cream man from coming onto the school grounds, so all the kids just left the school grounds in order to buy ice cream.
So sad. That's so sad that he got banned. Jamie Oliver, he was a bit of a terror. I don't know if the Americans know about Jamie Oliver. But Jamie Oliver, he was basically the celebrity chef, and he went on a bit, it was kind of like a TV show or something. He went on a bit of a crusade to make, there was like a huge child obesity scare in the 2000s. The children were getting too fat, they were looking like the Rizzler. And they were eating too many turkey twizzlers, eating too many sweeties. And Jamie Oliver was like, I can't stand for this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change down here. Got rid of my cookies at break time for sure.
But like it kind of didn't really work because when he introduced healthy food, the bad food was still cheaper than the healthy food. Like I remember I could buy a chocolate muffin or I could buy an apple. The apple was more expensive than the chocolate muffin, so everyone just bought the chocolate muffin anyway.
Chocolate muffin.
Yum.
Oh, yum,
they had
yum,
like
yum,
better
yum.
food at my secondary school because you know, like teenagers, like maybe you can make better choices. But in junior school, man, devastated.
Wait, you went to a junior school?
Yeah.
Wait, so did you go to like primary, junior, then secondary? Wait, what?
Isn't primary school junior school?
Well, we called it primary school, but I know there were some towns that had a middle school. They were doing the American thing.
Oh no,
but...
I had. It was. Oh no, it was junior, then primary, then secondary. Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Yeah. I had a junior school, a primary school, and a secondary school. Yeah.
Well, I remember the first year of oh my god, I'm really revealing how old I am. I am, by the way, a young woman. I am a young woman.
Very young, yes.
Very young. I remember the first year of secondary school. They still had the sweetie, like the cookies. I don't know whether in my town they just like didn't quite like get the memo. But they definitely still have cookies, and I remember the next year it was replaced with like something else. We used to have for school dinners. I remember very vividly there was like some kind of pasta pot thing. That was like awful. But I always used to have it because it was the only thing I liked because I didn't want anything else. I once went off campus for lunch once, and I nearly got caught by a teacher. But
naughty.
They couldn't remember my name because I was so like invisible at school that they were just like, yeah, I'll just go back to school, and they were just like, I can't remember who that was. But yeah, I was a little bit naughty. You're just like, who is that? Who's that running around out there?
I often talk about how I have speech 100. Like, I'm very capable of being able to talk my way out of things. I have a similar story of when I was in school and I was like an edgy teenager and I was typing swear words into Google on the school computers, completely forgetting that they have like keyloggers on the school computers and they will like catch you if you're typing swear words into the PCs. And so one day I get called out of class and they're like, so we caught you typing swear words into the school computers. And they had a screenshot of like Google and I typed in fuck. And they were like, we caught you typing the F word into Google. And with my speech 100, I was like, no, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. And I pulled out my schedule and I showed them a period where I was in a different class. And I was like, no, that wasn't me. Look, I was in science class that period. That wasn't me. And they were like, and they believed me. They were like, oh, okay, well, you need to change your password then because someone has access to your account. It was me. I typed fuck into Google in the school computers. It was me.
You were like, oh my god, that's hilarious. You were like, who would ever do that? That is so, oh my god.
I would never. I was in science class. That wasn't me.
I was in double science. I wasn't typing any bad words. Wait, so were you on the computer during science, or was that just like a lie?
No, I was a lie. I fucking blagged my way out of it. I had a free period and I was on the school computers typing fuck onto Google and seeing what would happen. And then the next day they pulled me out of class and they were like, was this you? And I was like, no, I was in science class. Look at my planner. My planner says science class. It wasn't me.
Look, science class. And they were like, seems legit.
They believed me and they were like, okay, we'll change your password.
and then it's like, wait, did you change your password? Somebody keeps typing bum into Google search.
So yeah, I have my another episode of Bonnie Speechcraft 100.
Bonnie Speechcraft 100. My goodness, my goodness.
Anyway, let's wrap this up, Rhubarb.
Yeah, I know. Let's wrap this up. We gotta get through this. We keep yapping. We keep going.
We keep yapping. How do you feel about a cheese board?
I quite like a cheese board. I quite like cheese board. If there's grapes and crackers, I feel like that's like an easy A tier. That's just like a
That's A tier for me, yeah. I don't like a lot of like the very strong stinky cheeses, but you know, I like a cheddar, I like a brie, I like a camembert.
Ones that are not too offensive to the senses. I would say like I think the stuff where it's like moldy with the blue stuff.
I hate Stilton. It stinks and it's disgusting. And it's awful because my dad absolutely loves Stilton. It's his favorite cheese and he like always eats it and then he stinks afterwards.
Oh, stinks.
Don't like Stilton breath.
Yeah, I just don't understand why you would ever eat anything moldy. Like Stilton, blue cheese, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. So that's A tier, but for the cheddar, the Wensleydale, the Cumberland cheese, I do really like that kind of cheese. The light stuff, Yeah. The mature cheddar. Mature.
Yeah, I'll go about as far as an extra mature cheddar, but any more than that is just a bit too strong.
Too strong. Okay, that's an easy win for both of us.
Yep, easy A.
Easy A. Yorkshire puddings, immediate S tier.
We already did the Yorkshire puddings.
Oh, I didn't put it in there.
Wow. Yeah, that was S tier. That was S tier.
That was S tier. Okay, I put it in S tier now.
We've got 5 left. It's the orange, the sandwich, the gravy, the cranberry sauce, and whatever that white stuff is.
I think that could be a rice pudding, maybe? I'm not.
Or is it like a bread pudding?
Bread pudding?
Chat might be able to tell us. Chat, what is this thing? It's like a white. Oh, Oh, is it horseradish for beef?
Horseradish?
I think it's horseradish sauce. Or is it bread sauce? Oh, it could be either.
Bread sauce.
I don't.
This new confounded thing.
No. Either way, I don't like the look of it, so I would put it in D tier.
I think gotta put the mystery dish.
Yeah, the mystery like lumpy white substance.
Yeah, white. Yeah, I'm not too sure about
no
that.
thanks.
The jam.
Oh, the cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce, I quite like it. It goes well with meats. Goes well with
What
gravy.
are you supposed to have it with? Is it turkey you're supposed to have cranberry sauce with?
Yeah, you're meant to have it with turkey because you're meant to give it any kind of flavor.
Yeah, I'd put it in C, honestly. I don't really like to sauce my meats. If I've got gravy, I feel like it doesn't need like an extra sauce, you know?
I've got it in B tier because I do enjoy it because I like it at IKEA as well. The lingonberry sauce, they're kind of similar.
Oh, wait, you're kind of right. Yeah, B tier. I also like it in IKEA.
Yeah, I like it with the meatballs.
You're right. Oh, God. I'm going to IKEA after Christmas because I need to buy some stuff for the airship, and I'm absolutely hitting up the restaurant and having those meatballs. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta get those. Do they probably have like post-Christmas sales at IKEA as well.
They might do, yeah. Also, when I go to IKEA, I always, without fail, always leave with 2 bags of the frozen meatballs to keep in the freezer, and then I would just eat them like throughout the year.
I always leave with the dime bars.
Oh, dime bars. You can get like a big bag of them.
Yeah, big bag of them. I love those meatballs. I love them. And the gravy they have is very tasty.
Yes, the sauces. Honestly, the IKEA food section is kind of great.
It is. It's very good. Speaking of gravy, that is an S tier.
S tier, 100% S tier. Every kind of gravy is awesome. I like the OXO. I like the Bisto. I like the homemade gravy you make with the meat juices. Oh, all gravy is good gravy.
All gravy is good gravy. Though I think last year my mum, I think I already mentioned this earlier, my mum kind of fudged it up a bit. She couldn't, I think the gravy split.
Oh.
The gravy split or something. I think she was trying to do some kind of like new hoodicky way of making the gravy, and it kind of fell flat on its face, and we had to resort to the OXO or the Bisto. And honestly, that is fine, and we all had to comfort her. But yeah, the gravy, homemade gravy, when it's done right, is very good.
The Bisto.
Bisto. Bisto. It's the savior of the turkey. It's the savior.
Yeah. I love gravy. All gravy. Meat gravy, vegetable gravy. It's all good.
Yes.
It's all good.
It's all good. So the next one is the sandwich.
I'm assuming that is just a sandwich made of all of the leftovers you have from dinner the night before.
Yeah, which is kind of like, it's like a Boxing Day.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not a big Boxing Day sandwich kind of person, but I would eat it if it was offered to me. So B tier, maybe?
Yeah, I think I'm also in the same brain. I would probably put it in B or C, which is like, it's kind of like a melancholy thing because it means that Christmas is over.
Yeah.
And it's now Boxing Day. So I'm gonna put it in B. I'm gonna put it there. I wouldn't refuse it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay.
If someone made me a leftover sandwich, I would eat it.
Yeah, I would eat it. But I would put it in B tier. The next one.
This is the last one, I think.
Yeah, the last one. Oranges.
Orange. I mean, it's a good fruit. A tier.
A tier. It's a good fruit. It's a good stocking present.
Yep.
Yep.
Not as good as the chocolate orange, but you know.
Not as good as its superior chocolate form. But it's very good. Orange.
It's funny because on my tier list, like the way I position them, the chocolate orange is like directly on top of the orange.
Oh yeah, I want to move it as well. Yeah, there we go. I've moved mine as well, so it's there.
The chocolate orange is clearly the superior option. However, if I was also offered an orange, I would still eat it.
Yeah, I would still eat it. So I think my family are a big fan of clementines, so it's always.
Oh, maybe it's a clementine. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a clementine.
Are your family
So, yeah.
like very traditional? They put the clementine in the stocking.
Yes. Very
Yeah,
traditional.
my
That's
grandma used to do that.
Yeah, my mum is quite old, so they always do the traditional clementine in the stockings. Little toys in the stockings.
Yeah,
like,
little stocking stuffers.
Stocking stuffers. I once got a fragrance for men for some reason.
Ooh, very nice.
And for it was like eau de toilette, but I looked it up and it was like for men, and I was like, Mum, you gave me a cologne.
My Mama and Papa Barkswell weren't like as traditional as my grandma, so we had stockings, but they were just decoration. Like they never put anything in them. But my grandma, she would always put an orange and like some little stocking stuffers into my stockings. One year, she bought me Beyblades and put them in the stocking, and I was like,
yes!
I mean, not my first choice of Christmas present, but hey, it was pretty fun, I guess.
Oh my god, did you know that Beyblades are coming back?
Haven't they been around like forever?
No, they're coming back in a big way in Japan right now.
Oh shit.
I was at the mall the other day and they had the World Championship of Beyblade tournaments there.
Oh my god, they're doing Beyblade tournaments?
Yeah, let it rip. Let it rip. How do you say that?
Rip. Oh my god.
You can say it or something, I don't know.
Can't say that
now. But yeah, I've been seeing little Japanese boys on the street near my house, like playing with like the plastic stadiums.
Yeah, the little plastic stadium, yeah.
Yeah. And I've been like, could I join too, fellers?
Hello, fellow kids. Mind if I let it rip with you guys?
Mind if I also let it rip? I was that one the original anime was having.
I don't have the Beyblade anymore, unfortunately. I'm sure like it would have been worth money now, but no, I don't have the Beyblade anymore. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe I donated it or something.
Probably like got lost or something.
Yeah.
Or, like,
I feel like
fell down the back of the sofa. That's where all the good stuff is.
Yeah, so many Christmas presents as a kid are just like lost to time now.
Time. Yeah, I do wonder what my parents did with that plastic play kitchen, because they're really bad at throwing things away. There is a guitar in the garage that I've never touched that I once got because I thought I could be like the next Taylor Swift, but then I realized I had to practice. Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna learn how to play guitar, and then I tried once and I was like, ow, my fingers hurt. I don't want to do it anymore.
I don't want to do it anymore, and also it's hard.
It's hard, and I can't read music.
It's hard, and I had a left-handed guitar as well, so you can't really easily solo that.
Wait, are you left-handed?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yes. Yeah, I'm left-handed, yes. Somebody said, that explains a lot, Rhubarb. It's like,
Does it explain a lot? What do you say about lefties?
Well, apparently, according to Christianity, I am like, maybe that means I'm the devil's spawn.
Yeah. Did you ever have Victorian Day at school?
No, goodness.
Oh my god. I have experienced a couple Victorian days at school, and basically, if you don't know what a Victorian Day is, chat, it's kind of like a day where everybody pretends that you've gone back in time. It is the Victorian age. You have to dress like a Victorian child. All of the classes, all of the teachers are like pretending to be Victorian teachers, and it's really, really strict. And you know, you come in costume, and it would be like a history thing, and the teachers were pretending to be really strict Victorian teachers. And yeah, for some reason, that like if you were a left-handed child, the teachers on Victorian Day would absolutely like throttle you. Like they were really hard on the left-handed like kids, and like a lot of kids were crying. Like they were really upset.
It's like, how dare you be left-handed?
Yeah, and so like these poor like left-handed kids are trying so hard to write right-handed, but they can't because like they're lefties.
Oh my god, that sounds so. That I would have been traumatized by that. I don't know. I
think a lot of kids were traumatized by Victorian Day in school, especially when I was younger.
I bet the teachers were like, yes, yes, yes.
Also, it kind of turned into a bit of like a social classist thing because like the teachers would be like, okay, we're doing Victorian Day. Here is what a Victorian child would wear. You know, like a normal Victorian child, they would wear like an apron and a bonnet. And, you know, that's what you'd have to come in your costume. But like some kids would come in and be like, my mummy wanted us to be a rich Victorian family, and they would come in like wearing like a nice brooch and like a nice skirt. It's like, okay, come on, we're all here in our bonnets. Get out of here with your rich Victorian family.
It's like, oh my god. It's like I think my little Percival is way too good to be a poor Victorian boy. No, go work in the factory like the rest of us.
Literally, like there was some kids who would come in and they would be wearing something completely different, and like the teachers wouldn't tell them off or anything, even though they told everyone else that they had to wear bonnets and aprons.
My god, I don't think I ever had a Victorian Day at school. I feel like that is a very like. Maybe you went to like a bigger school or something where that was properly organized, because I went to a pretty small school.
I've definitely experienced it more than once in my life. I've had more than one Victorian Day experience. And like, obviously in Victorian times, they had no issue with corporal punishment, right? So they would like thwack you with rulers and stuff. The teachers obviously weren't allowed to like hit the students, but they would like slap the ruler on the table really loud. If you were doing something wrong, they would slap the table in front of you.
What I mean, I think teachers, when it was Victorian Day, they were like, yes, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
they loved it. It was like a power trip for them. And like another thing they did is like, if you were misbehaving, they would take you out of class and they would be like, okay, I'm gonna hit the wall with this ruler. You have to scream so that everybody in the class thinks that I'm beating you. And so you would just hear from the corridor a child screaming as if they're being beaten out in the corridor by the teacher. Like it was kind of traumatic as a child.
Oh my god!
Like it was quite bad.
Like what the? And then you find out then it's like one of those things where it's like you find out that your school is your school that did Victorian Day, because I never had Victorian Day, and it's like the teachers were like, yes, only 90 days left till Victorian Day where I can pretend to beat a child.
I think that's it. The teachers on Victorian Day, they loved it. They were like really in character. It was scary. If you were a child on Victorian Day, it was a scary time.
It's like, can't we roleplay as the nice Victorian?
Yeah, can't you just be nice? Yeah, I think at one Victorian Day, my teacher, she obviously had like a very good lunch break because she came back from her lunch break like absolutely in tears laughing at something funny she'd heard, and she was like, I'm done role playing, like we're just gonna continue like as normal. And so we were just having a normal class and everyone's dressed up as Victorian children.
We're just gonna have a normal class now. Yeah. And I'm done role playing.
But when they were role playing, they took it so seriously.
That's really crazy. Oh my god, they must have all been in like the staff room, like laughing about it, being like, and then I pretended to beat him.
Honestly, like I'm kind of simultaneously glad you didn't experience that, but also sad that you didn't have the same experience as me.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on at your school, but we just had normal teachers having mental breakdowns, crashing out and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I've definitely had some teachers have mental breakdowns.
Mental breakdowns. The British kids can be quite cheeky, and they can be very
British
annoying.
Kids are shitheads.
Yeah, they are. I think even like American kids are like more well behaved than British kids can be sometimes. From what I can tell from
Wasn't
the
there
television.
Like a TV show about like a really rough school and like all the kids misbehaving? Do you remember that?
is that not called Educating Yorkshire or something?
Something like that, yeah. Like they were just like, it's just a documentary of a really rough school and like all the kids misbehaving and things.
Yeah, I think I remember that. I think it was like a rough school and oh, it might have been in London. Or maybe something
it
like
was,
that.
I think they
like
probably
that.
did a few series in different places, yeah.
I think they must have done, but I do remember something like that. I think the kids at school were like talking about it and stuff. And I remember it's like, I'm watching anime, I'm not watching this.
Yeah, I do remember the kids talking about it, yeah.
Yeah, I do remember the kids talking about it because it was like watching a reality TV show for them. That was our Big Brother.
Oh my god, Big Brother as well. Jeez.
Yeah.
British telly.
Well, British telly. The most inaccessible stream ever for Americans today.
Sorry, Americans.
Sorry, Americans, but I hope you learned something. That is the point of globie. That's the point of globie, is educating
yes.
people about social differences.
We're global. Yeah. Come and learn. Get educated.
We're your global mates. We're your global mateys.
It's true.
So, having a look, we've done the tier list.
We've done it.
There's actually quite a fair few things in S tier.
Actually, yeah, we've got the pigs in blankets, the roasties, the Yorkies, the Terry chocolate orange. I put the gammon. I wasn't sure about you. The gravy.
I didn't. I put the gammon in A tier because of my inexperience with gammon. I don't.
Oh, you
have
put
a
the
lot of
carrots in S tier, didn't you? Yeah, yeah.
I put the carrots in S tier, so we kind of swapped it for that one.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got like the D tier is very funny because it does look very like gray.
It's all
and
the
beige.
same color in D tier, isn't it?
It's all the same color. We've got like this like green, like this like gross green color. We have like the mince pies, the beige gray meatball stuffing, and this mystery sauce.
Yeah, mystery sauce, which we're not entirely sure what it is, but suspicious. Yeah, that's funny. Like, I wonder if they were all black and white images, would we have been less biased towards, like, because it is very stark how high saturation the food at the top is compared to the bottom.
It's true. It is true. It is very stark. It is very stark.
Curious.
Very curious how the things that have like the deep saturation are at the top that actually have flavor, but the things that have no flavor are right at the bottom.
It's definitely some kind of psychological thing happening, yeah.
It's definitely a psychological thing happening here for sure.
Rhubarb, when is your next stream?
My next stream is tomorrow. I'm playing World of Tanks.
She's tanking.
I'm tanking. I've been told to play it instead of World of Warships and give it a go. Give it a good go. I love me some Navy warships. I love me some military stuff. So I'm gonna be playing World of Tanks tomorrow. How about you? What's your next one, Bonnie?
I am also streaming tomorrow. I am playing another addictive fruit game. I'm playing Fruit Mountain. So Fruit Mountain, yeah. From what I've seen, it's kind of like Suika game, except instead of, you know, dropping the fruit into like a frame, you have to throw the fruit onto a plate and like stack the fruit and like change them that way. Yeah. So it seems really interesting.
Oh, sounds like fun. Sounds like good. Any Christmas stuff planned? I can't remember if I'm doing anything for next week. I need to think of like a Christmassy thing to do.
I'm probably gonna do a stream on Christmas Day, but other than that, I'm not gonna be back until January. Oh no! Barkaneers screaming and crying again.
I'm gonna be streaming on Christmas as well. I'm gonna be just, I don't know, probably yapping, talking about what everybody got from Santa this year. What are you hoping for from Santa this year?
I'm hoping for IKEA vouchers so that I can raid IKEA after Christmas.
You're hoping for IKEA. What an adult thing to say.
That's what I want for Christmas, IKEA vouchers.
What an adult, mature thing to say. Somebody just said more puppies in the chat.
I
think she's had enough of that.
Listen here, you.
You. Listen here, you.
Listen here, you. Got enough
Listen
puppies
here.
as it is. And besides, a
Got
dog's
enough.
for life, not just for Christmas.
It's true. It's true. You've given her so many puppies that she's gotta
You
like
have to take
care of them
responsibility for them
all.
now, guys.
Take responsibility. Take responsibility. True. Too true. I think I'm hoping for so at my karaoke relay I changed the lyrics to Mariah Carey's All I Want For You is all Rhubarb wants for Christmas is a PS5. So I'm hoping for a PS5 for Christmas.
Oh, yeah, I hope you get a PS5 for Christmas.
Yeah, I hope I get a PS5. I hope I get a PS5, my lovely paperweight, so I can play some games on the telly. I would love that. I would love a PS5.
All
I
Rhubarb
want- I-
wants for Christmas is a PS5. So,
PS5.
chat, make it happen.
Make it happen. Make it happen. We make it happen. Anyway, what a fun stream this was. We discussed
We
many
yapped
things about
so much.
We yapped so much.
Mhm.
The dynamic duo back at it again.
Back at it again.
We're back at it again. We ranked some tasty foods,
Mhm.
and let us say to all of you, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy
Merry
Holidays, Happy New Year, all of that jazz.
All of that jazz.
Mhm.
So I'll see you guys later. Goodbye,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. 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 Bye.